Hello, you guys. You're going to have to give me just a minute. Oops, what did I just do? I did something. Okay, I'm going to have to shut Discord off. Oh, first of all, because Discord's going off, I'm going to drop the link in just in case somebody wants it. How are you guys doing tonight? Discord's so loud. I apologize. I was supposed to start at 10, but of course I'm late. I mean 11, 10. What time? 10, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's put this in here. Okay. For anybody, now I'm going to shut Discord down. For anybody who wants the link in Discord, I shared it on Discord. If anybody wants the link, hey Ann, hey K Mello, hey Pugs, hey Crazy Gemini, hey Aratria, hello Starlight, hello Angie. Angie! No, I'm just joking. Hey Cindy, how are you? I've been hearing a lot of. Thank you. I'm not talking to you. I was talking to Cindy. Mind your business. Hey, Mayor. How is everybody tonight? It's Hello Kitty. I heard. Hey, Robin. I should be putting the screen down here so I don't have to. What's up, Michelle? I finally got my nails done. I still look how bright they are. I haven't dyed my hair, obviously, yet. I was going to do that today, and because Lacey asked me to do it while I was live, but I did it. No. Stay down there, slow bro. How is everybody today? You're here and you're bored already? 180? How rude. Is it blurry? I even wiped. Hey, Sassy. I even tried to wipe it before. I think it's my internet. I really do. I'll disconnect my phone. Maybe if I stick one. What? What do you want, sir? Won't you lay on the bed? Do you want out? I'll try to leave it on. Mel! My cat is like, I don't know what's wrong right now. Hey, Sally. Where's Kimberly? I don't see her. Listening and stuff and things. How dare you be working? The nerve of you. Anybody that wants the link, it's in Discord if anybody wants to come up. I'm kind of tired, I'll be honest. It's a little late for me. Hello, Original Al. Thank you. Thank you. I do want to talk about some things that were all the rage last night, were all the hot topics last night that just fucking boggle my mind. I have a question, and this is an honest to God from the bottom of my heart. I don't really know 100%, but hold on. When it comes to whiskey OG Wogs, which I like, and I think that you guys should sub to him if you're not, by the way. He's super talented. It's Star Whiskey OG, is like asterisk Whiskey OG is the name of his channel. But anyways, besides Laura, whom else has talked about him on their panel? Like, how does he keep being a part of any discussions? That part I literally can't understand. It boggles my fucking mind. I can't understand how and why he keeps being brought into some bullshit that has nothing to do with him. Oh, you guys wish I could stay, but it's 7:15. I hope all is well. You too. Have a good evening, Sassy. What's up, Amber K? If you want to come up, the link's in Discord. You're probably busy.
Boo, bitch.
What's up?
Hey.
I'm going to have to put him out. I think he wants out. Hang on. Give me a second. I think he's wanting to go downstairs. Come on, buddy.
Hey, Vinny G.
What's up, Vinny G? Okay. I'm back. Anybody in the chat have an answer for me? It's a legitimate question, by the way. I know all of you all follow everything going on. Don't act like you don't. We all do.
I want to say real quick, I think Woggs is a really nice guy. I don't have anything against him whatsoever.
Then why'd you make that video, you jealous
It
bitch?
wasn't about him. No, it's because I'm jealous and I have no content. I have no content.
We're talking about, you know Whiskey OG, and he's like friends with Laura, which I want to say I think that's great.
Right.
That he has somebody, she has somebody. I think that's awesome for both. Knock yourself out. I think it's wonderful.
And the video was more like about her reaction. It wasn't about like it. I don't want to. I know he's going through a lot, and I told him this last night that if he wanted to take it down, I will gladly take it down. I don't want to cause him any problems at all. I know what it's like to go through that. So, just saying, it had nothing. I was not trying to go at Woggs.
I don't understand though. I legitimately do not understand why almost every conversation is about him. I don't ever see anybody going after him. Nobody that I know even dislikes him. He's not part of the drama. I can't wrap my mind around how he keeps becoming part of the drama or made to be part of the drama. And I'll say it again, the only panels, I know Diane hasn't had one. The only panels that I've ever seen about him are on her channel. And for me, like one time I did bring up his channel to say, that I liked him. I was a fan of his for people to go over there, blah, blah, blah. And instead of encouraging that, she comes in chat and says to Ash, he doesn't like you anyways, Ash. From my perspective, and maybe I'm wrong because obviously I'm not in their relationship. They have an outside of YouTube close relationship, which again, I think is great. I see a lot of putting him in the middle of things that he doesn't want to be a part of, and there's no need in it at all. Like I totally don't understand how it even happens. Maybe I miss things, but I haven't seen anybody have and talk about him ever. Hey, Liz. I just don't know where it comes from, though.
Where what comes from?
Into it because he goes on panel and she speaks about him. Right. But the whole point, yeah, right. But what I'm saying is, right, that they're jealous, and literally what she said before about Ash, who, mind you, let me give you all a little backstory. Ash has actually been a subscriber of Woggs since I'm pretty sure like the first of his channel, or pretty close to that, whenever there was just not even many people in there at all a while ago. And she called, I guess because Ash talked to him in chat. I don't know why. I'm not going to speculate, but called Ash a jealous cunt over Woggs, but then wonders why there's any drama. Like, I wish that he could see that part, but I mean, I don't talk to him outside of YouTube. I have no way to convey my side other than this. And that's what I'm going to do, just like she does, just like, whatever. He said people are calling her home wrecker, and they probably did, not our That's another thing, Ash, is there are people, and Woggs, if you're watching this or you see this in the future, the people that are saying those things about you aren't Laura's haters. And I thought that you knew that too. I know there are people that were asking, were you married? Were you not married? Whatever. That it's a natural question when the last thing that they knew was that. And I know you're going through a lot right now, and that sucks. But it's natural to be curious when you're putting it all out there. My point is, why not just keep it all private? I'm saying from her perspective, if she wasn't already planning on turning around and using it to begin with, like, I don't understand why it wasn't just kept private in the first place. But I've seen a lot of things be put out there and used for drama, and it's sad. Hey, Sally. I don't want
Morning.
that.
Can you hear me?
What'd you say?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Starlight.
Hello, Sally.
Yay! It took so much courage, but I did.
Yay!
You made it. How are you?
I'm great. I'm really, really great. And Starlight, I never watched your video about wogs, okay? Wogs or whatever. Ah, I watched his live. I went to sleep watching his live this morning. But
He wasn't
I enjoy the
happy.
dude because of his music and
Right.
He
his
is
lyrics.
talented. He is.
Yeah, he really
he's
is.
one of the few that have actual real talent.
Exactly.
Real.
And I love the words of his songs. And I've seen him on Vinny's, and that's how I ended up subbing to him, because I listened to Vinny talk about him.
No, Pugs, I completely agree. I've never seen anybody in my chats, right? Here's the problem. What happens, right? And you don't know unless you're part of it, but I've seen it firsthand. I know how it operates. It's the treating everybody as their one, not like treating Diane's channel as it's Diane's channel, my channel as my channel, Marianne's channel as Marianne's channel. It's saying that, oh, they all said this. That's something I would never say because it's none of my business. Like, I would like for her to produce something that ever said that about him. And I
keep hearing her say, you guys, you guys, you guys, you guys. I'm like, who are you guys?
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah, I hate it too. But it's a tactic, in my opinion. It's a tactic because it makes it sound way worse than it is. Because if you say a certain person, then that certain person can go on a platform, come on my channel, come on Diane's channel, whoever's, and Marianne's, and say their side of the story or whatever, and it's not going to sound near way as bad as it is. Like, she always says how she has hundreds of videos about her, or tons and tons of videos about her. All of that just isn't true. Like, there have been videos made, but it's never the case, right? But it's a lot easier to debate it when she says, oh, Stephanie said. Then I can say, well, prove what I said. Instead she says, well, they said, or in her chat, or they're all, and it's so fucking annoying. Like,
I just thought about this. I thought it was kind of, and this is my opinion. I thought it was a little messed up, and whatever you want to label it, that she played her and his conversation. I thought that was a little.
Why did she do that?
I don't really know what the point of that was. I guess because she wanted people to see that he really wanted her forgiveness. I don't know. It was, but she doesn't record phone calls, so.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah. Like, I'm not fair, fat, and 40. Yeah, okay.
You're not British either. Are you British?
No, my darling, I am African. I am
really
South African.
I'm born South African, raised Zimbabwean, married a Portuguese, lived in Portugal for 13 years, came back to South Africa. So, but I'm African.
That's cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's life. But
Yeah.
Laura is a. Maybe I shouldn't have said her name. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
But,
You're fine. She
Okay.
says mine every night.
she,
Literally says mine every single night. You're fine.
She's only said
yeah,
mine once, though, according to her.
she
Only once.
she can't stop attacking people. And then she wonders why people attack her, and it's always they, and this one said that. Yeah, but you're not talking about what you said for them to say it. People don't just pull stuff out of the air. They're reacting to what she has already said about them. I don't know. It's
But that's what,
but she does it on purpose, because without that, she doesn't have anything.
Nope. And people, I'm just going to say, people in her little chat over there were like, it's saying, because I said it yesterday in Wog's chat, that I said, okay, let's start the countdown for when she goes live talking about me. And she brought that up, and it was like, I don't even know what the point was, but yeah, I said it and I was right. Oh, you win again. You win again, Inspector. You win again.
No, I'm telling you, it's all about, and here's another thing. This is like, I thought her and I were on common ground, but there's never going to be common ground with her when it comes to any of us. And that's another thing that I want him to hear. Like, I was going in her chats. She's not going to tell you this, Wogs. She's not. I was going in her chat. I was trying to move forward for the subs, not have any of this bullshit, this back and forth animosity. And after all of that, she proceeds to go and tell Diane, oh, did you see what Stephanie said in Brian said? Did you see what Stephanie was supporting? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I fucking wasn't right there just watching her chat. You know what I mean? Like, that's not common ground. She doesn't want common ground. She doesn't. So anybody that says that, I want you to go ask Laura what she wants for common ground, what she's willing to do for common ground, and I will meet her there. And come back and let me know.
But can I say something as a sub?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay? That goes all over the place. All right. As a sub, it's our responsibility, as far as I'm concerned, not to make trouble between the creators. I can be subbed to Stephanie. Well, I have been subbed to Stephanie for ages. Okay. She can say what she wants about whoever. And yet I can go to Laura, which I was subbed to her for, I think, about 2 weeks. And I just couldn't handle it anymore. But I could go there. And what Stephanie has said about Laura doesn't go with me. Because I'm in another creator's live stream.
Right.
So
yeah, I agree.
This business of subs, they're the ones that create a lot of trouble between the creators, because they're carrying the stories from one creator to the next.
Ash,
I mean, it's nonsense.
I agree. Ash, that's my whole point, though, right? Is because I was there. Like, hey, baby blues, I did everything that I swallowed my pride and, tried to just like let down some of the animosity, but instead of letting that happen, she chooses the other direction, but then wants to say that she's the one being attacked all the time. She brings up my name every single night. So when somebody can say, okay, she's going to say, you don't talk about her, I won't talk about you, whatever, you all just leave each other alone, don't worry about this, don't worry about that. And she's not going to be like going to your friends and trying to make your friends think this and that, whatever, then I'm totally fine to never talk about her. Because listen, I mean, I've gotten screenshots, for tons of screenshots from Patreon. And instead of owning up to what they say, she tries to make it look like I pulled them out of my ass. I didn't. They're in my Discord, in my general chat. For anybody that wants to go see them, they're in there. And nothing that I said on Bless's video was a lie. None of it. Like, even when she tried to debunk it, she literally just yelled, but didn't say, oh, you only got one side. Well, tell your side then. You said you doxed Ash, or that you asked somebody to dox Ash. You said that Ash's stuff was in there. That's what I said about your Patreon. And then that Stephanie's mom got called. I mean, Stephanie's funeral, when her mom passed away, the funeral home got called, and your Patreon, the Patreon that she paid to be a part of, had something to do with that. That's what I said. So none of that was wrong. And instead of like debunking it, she wants to just yell and say, well, you didn't get the other side. Give the other side then. Where is it? Where's the other side? When Mama 3 says, hold on, let me look it up.
Yes.
When Mama 3 says, if Potty Mouth found the Amanda Harden, that was not Ash 274. I don't know what happened since then, but Ash 274 is blah, 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 which I took out before I shared. So if she's going off that, no one doxed Ash 274. Amanda Harden was not her. So the only person that I've ever seen, and since then, by the way, there's been troll accounts made with that name that she just said.
Mm-hmm.
Several troll accounts have been made with that name. She's the only one I've ever seen in that. So that's what I'm going off of. And then again, she says, yes, but Potty Mouth Mama found her real name and she was doxed with it. And then she puts the real name, right? And says, this is her name. Again, in the this is Patreon that I'm reading. And then somebody else said PMM found Ash's name. So then they're sharing. Okay, I'm so curious. This is Ainsley, I think. Yes, Ainsley says, I'm so curious. After her voice, I picture someone pretty hideous. And then I don't know who that person is. Shared Ash's picture in there. But my whole point is, like, she tried to debunk what I said on Bless's video. Nothing that I said on Bless's video is a lie. I have no reason to lie. I'm just going off of what I've seen with my own 2 eyes. And everything that I've ever said about that Patreon chat is true. And also, Tawanda and or I think Aussie Vic both are not in this chat. We're not in the chat that this stuff is shared in. So I don't understand how you can like back somebody up that they're not doing something when you're not even in there at all. Like you just, it makes no sense to me, but whatever. And if she lets somebody join the Patreon, you're not going to see that because it's like a different chat. Like she has 60, 50 some Patreons in that, but I don't want to keep talking about her Patreon because then she'll play that, oh, poor me, I'm a victim, you're attacking my Patreon. It's not about that. That's just happens to be where she does the shit. That's it.
It's okay. She gave someone from your community a free membership today.
Well, I mean, but that doesn't matter though, because that's not.
I'm just throwing that out there.
They're not going to see what this is. This is like a different
yeah
tier. And like at the end of the day, I wasn't in there. I didn't. These aren't my screenshots. Somebody sent them to me, but don't try to say what I've seen isn't true. That's all I'm saying. Like what I've seen with my own 2 eyes. I don't care either way. Like people join her Patreon if you want to. Go right ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I literally don't care. And that's another thing. Old Blue Eyes told her in her chat that I like singled them out and told them like something bad about joining her Patreon. That's not true. Like if I said that, I apologize. I don't ever remember saying anything to Old Blue Eyes about joining Patreon. I didn't even know that person was a Patreon, but maybe I did. I forget sometimes. So who knows? Okay. Now I'll read chat. Sorry. I was on a tangent.
Oh, and I wasn't like talking down about, whoever getting the free Patreon. I was just, I thought that was interesting that she offered out a free Patreon to.
Well, I mean, I
just feel like there's ulterior motives in that. I don't know. Not on the
if
side
you're trying
to
prove that something is a certain way, right? Then that would be a good way to do it. But I mean, I have all the proof right here that what I said is true. So I don't know what they're trying to prove. I never said that anything above what I said, what she has already admitted to doing and seeing in Patreon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she's already said that she's done that. So I don't even know what the proof is. I mean, what the reason, like what she's trying to prove with that. Because she admitted that she asked somebody to get Ash's information. She admitted that she got Ash's information. She admitted that Mama 3 said, what did she say about using her job? Fuck, I don't remember. Hang on, let me find it. Only if they knew what I did for a living, they would shit their pants, but let them keep fucking around. Let those people in that chat, Clary has been fucking around, and they will see what I do for a living, because that's where all the plotting is going on. I am not stupid. I am more than they think. I know more than they think I do. And the whole point of that is Ash said that Mama 3 said that she used her job to look people up, right? And then Laura says, where the fuck did you make that rumor up? Like she's pulling it out of her ass. Now, this week, when she's seen the screenshot in my Discord, she knows that like we have the screenshot of Mama 3 saying that. So now her story changed to, her story is now that that's something that Mama 3 said a long time ago, and she was just joking, which neither of those are true at all. It wasn't a long time ago, and she wasn't joking. But whatever, fits your narrative this week.
She said she was joking?
That Mama 3 said that when she was joking. And she said right after. So what she said yesterday. She said right after that she was just joking. Well, I didn't get that screenshot, but maybe she did. But she surely didn't sound like she was joking in that. Just saying.
So you threaten somebody, you threaten them and intimidate them by saying that you've got information about their private life and all that kind of business. You know, that's dictator stuff that African dictators use in their countries, their political parties use.
Exactly. She wasn't joking.
Wow.
It's cowards and bullies that do this to people.
And then turn around and then make Ash, who was the one that was getting doxxed in the screenshots, to try to make her sound like a liar and discredit her for saying that Mama 3 never said that she would use anybody's job. And where the hell did Ash pull that out of her ass? And Ash is starting rumors all the time. And this is what's wrong with YouTube. And as soon as she's seen that fucking screenshot that I had, that she didn't know I had, she changed her narrative to say that Mama 3 said that a long time ago. What you seen, Mama 3 said a long time ago, and she was just joking. What happened?
So Ash was never doxxed. Ash was never doxxed then. That was just a joke.
No, that was not just a joke. But no, she was absolutely doxxed.
You know, I don't see how anybody can be proud of doxing and swatting people. I do not see it, because they are bullies and they are cowards. If that's the only way that you can deal with somebody is to intimidate them, okay? What is intimidation? It's bullying.
Yeah.
Why not, you know, try to debate Ash live? Why not go back and forth on words? Why? And she literally admitted it. She told everybody, if anybody has 2 fucking ears and they would care to listen, that anybody that's keyboard warrior that hides behind their image, which would be anybody that's anonymous online, she's going, and they disagree with her. Literally, she's going to look them up. Period. She admitted.
But you see, that's a coward. She's a coward and a bully, because that's the only way she can deal with somebody. If you can't bring a person, if you're a creator and you can't panel up with a person that you've got a beef with, and the only way you can deal with it is to dox and swat people, something wrong with you mentally. I'm sorry. Because I tell you something, you're going to get way more views having these panels as creators where you've got problems with subs or other creators or stuff like that, and paneling up with them and having an open discussion, okay, then you are doxing people. Okay, I'll stop ranting now.
No, you're great.
Yes, you are. And there's another thing that I call, and I don't even want to bring it up, but it's weird, and maybe the drama community will pick up on it. But there was like, I don't know. I just think it's weird when you say that you have a relationship with somebody that's young enough to be your son, they're a minor and you say that you're going to visit them in California, a little weird to me. Sorry.
Say what?
Yeah, she literally said, I don't even remember the kid's name, but she said so-and-so is old enough to be my son, and I can't wait till I come visit you in California. And then I asked around, and I was told he was 17.
But that's illegal.
I'm just
That's
saying what I was
illegal.
told. I don't know the person. That's just what was said.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Just what I heard.
But aren't her kids friends with him or something?
I have no idea. It's
Well, it
just
would
what
make
I heard her
sense
say.
because her ex lives there. I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about her. I don't know where
Well,
she's
this
from.
is dangerous territory.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's what I heard somebody say live on their own channel. Just
Whoa.
it up.
Yeah.
And it kind of was like, kind of stuck out to me just a little bit.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Archery said someone called Chris Hansen.
That was funny. Archery, yeah.
Anybody else hear? Did anybody else hear that? Okay, Easy said I heard that too. Thank you, Easy. So I'm not crazy.
I don't go to that many lives.
It wasn't that long before going live, actually.
Amber K, because she's thirsty. That's why.
Whoa. I mean, that ain't good. And then to announce it publicly, like, ooh, no, not good.
Threw me off a little bit. I'll be honest. We should
Not
all
good at
hug
all.
it out. 180. Listen, I don't want to hug it out with certain people, but I don't want to fight with those certain people either. Like, I don't have any desire to fight with Laura every single fucking night. Like, if there's something I haven't said about her already, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else I can say. But with that being said, I'm not going to sit and let her use my name every single night on a live stream either. I'm going to do the same until she decides that she's tired of it, just as tired as I am of it. Because I know everyone is, as well as me.
And I just want to say, as my little
Bad wolf.
whatever channel, when you put yourself on a platform, on a live stream, I do it. Anybody who does it, you're opening yourself up to criticism every time. And there's going to be someone, whoever. I saw videos about the WOG stuff from the video I made, but other people made videos themselves, but they didn't get noticed. Mine did for some whatever reason. Flying monkeys,
Yeah,
probably.
all drama communities have like a TMZ of that. Like, if you're gonna be going, especially if you have long live streams, people make videos about those. Like, we have Stewie, we see you makes videos, we have there's a few other people I can't think of off the top of my head, but they condense it down so you could keep up but not have to watch every friggin' live stream in the whole thing. You don't have time for all that shit.
And I mean, I don't know why I'm even like trying to explain anything, but I didn't watch her live stream yesterday. I literally caught the end of it, and that was the end of it. That was the end of her live stream. Was what my video was. It ended after that. So don't flatter yourself there, Keck. I didn't watch your 50-hour live stream. But
I watched it. I fell asleep watching it. I said I watched it. I fell asleep though. I missed all that.
Exactly.
Nonsense.
I watched 5 minutes of it, and that was it.
I want to say this again though, like, if somebody can figure out where there is common ground to be had, and like she's willing to do it, I'm totally down for whatever. If it's just like just completely ignore each other, never talk about each other again, I'm totally down to do that. I've said it multiple times, but she has to be willing to do the same too. And I've already been on common ground with her once, and then she never ever ever lets it go, and she's always bringing the same shit up and bringing up this shit with wogs in the middle, and it's so silly. Like it's
Check
so
out what Ash said, by the way.
okay. She just gave an ultimatum to Whiskey. If he's okay with us after this, she will not be okay with him. She said it was one that, well, I mean, that's up to him. I would hate that anybody would ever give somebody an ultimatum, but it is what it is. If that's the truth, that sucks.
I mean,
It's all my fault.
can't she get it through her head that people can like Whiskey without liking her?
No, because it was the same way with other Patreons that wanted to come and just be cordial with us. As soon as that happened, it was like they were betraying her in some way. And I feel like that's the way that it's always going to be with her. There's always going to be, if you hear her talk to, she'll say this side and that side. And to me, that's just silly. Like,
I can't stand that.
I don't look at her subs, even me, myself. Some other people are a little bit more petty than me, but I see them as people that support their friend. And someday they might look at me differently, but now I know that I don't get along with their friends. So obviously they're going to look at me a certain way. And I totally respect that, because I could, do the same thing. But I don't look at them as part of her drama with me, or her beef with me at all. Like, if my people want to go and talk to her, they are more than welcome to. Like, I wish they would, because I don't want them to have any grief because they like me,
Well, take Simon, for example. Simon goes where, Simon goes in there, but people go in there, and
Anybody, yeah.
And I like Simon. I would never
I
not like Simon because he likes or supports this person or that person.
Right. Yeah.
Just using him as an example.
Right.
Clary and them, I'm not like, oh God, Clary, you like Laura. And I mean, me and Clary threw Clary threw a lot of shit at me. That's like,
right.
Pass is a pass, man.
I don't even know her subs. I know some of her moderators and a couple of her subs. I couldn't care. I've got a beef with the creator. The subs I'm not interested in.
Right. And
unless they're out there doxing and stuff,
Right. Yes, yeah, okay. Okay, fine. I mean, those ones I am aware of and stuff. And seriously, that doxing thing just gets my...
I don't understand the need for it. I don't understand the satisfaction in it. I
can't, but they're not getting anything really, really private. It's stuff that is... America has a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Okay. They really do. Okay. I mean, if you want to find information about me, okay, because I am South African or Zimbabwean or African, whatever you want to say, it's going to be hard.
Yep.
Okay. It's going to be difficult. Where America has this thing, people's stuff is put online in these sites where you can find out the information. Okay, the UK does it as well with some sites, okay, but it's a little bit harder to find out anything. But I mean, to find out stuff about me, just ask me. I'll tell you. Listen, I've been through political doxing, okay, for 20 years, and that is political parties. No cop shows up at your door, no wellness check, no what the political party that wants your blood shows up at your door. Okay? Those are the guys. The intelligence wing of that political party shows up your door. I know what doxing is. Okay? I've been at the end of it. But serious doxing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see any pleasure whatsoever in putting people's stuff on YouTube for what? Even if it's available, what do you want to do it for? Well, for what?
To feel like she
To
Revenge? I don't
intimidate?
know.
her, to intimidate her. Why else? Okay, she never answered the question, so I'm gonna put it out there again. Why else would she have it? Well, then she said, "Oh, to get," pretty much she said, to get Ash to back down, right? To what did she say, Ash? After that, you didn't come at her anymore because so how did you know that she had your personal information then if you weren't being doxxed in chats and she didn't know you were being doxxed in chats? That's the whole point. Like, her explanation doesn't make sense. I don't care what anybody says, because how would Ash even know if it wasn't made public? She's not in her Patreon. We only found this
Yeah,
out.
she wasn't publicly threatened.
It's because she was being trolled in chats. They were trying to blame it on somebody else, but it wasn't somebody else. And it was the person that I said earlier. And they want to say, oh, well, prove it with me. You're the only person that knew who Ash was, and you were trolling her with it. But yeah,
and for what? Because you don't agree with what the person is saying, so you want to intimidate them?
Yeah, she's not even a channel creator.
She said that Ash went on all these panels about her, but Ash has only been on one panel ever, I think, for like a couple minutes. Ash doesn't bother her in Vinny's chat. Ash doesn't bother her in Wog's chat. Ash doesn't bother her. You get the point. In anybody's chat. If Ash is in my chat and we're talking about it, then she'll put in her opinion and her 2 cents. Other than that, that's as far as it goes with Ash, period. That's it.
Thin skin.
No. Look, there's no logic behind it. There's no common sense, and there is no intelligence whatsoever in intimidating a person. None.
Nope.
I think if you've got a disagreement with somebody,
true, and it hit a nerve, and she couldn't stand it. That's what I think.
And my thing is like, okay, with Ash, Ash's name, you know, is that her initials? Is that short for something? Is it like, how did they even do that?
I told you so.
No, but what I want to know in real life, okay, when she has an argument or a disagreement with somebody, what does she do? Call the cops on them? Or what? Threaten to dox their private information with a placard at the robots. What do you call them in America? At the traffic lights.
Amber, I guarantee motherfucking you she is. I don't have any proof of that, but I'm telling you that is the extent of what Ash 274 done to her. That's it. Ash was in Marianne's chat whenever Marianne first started, getting into it with Keck, and Ash was a wrench. From that point forward, they just started trying to figure out who Ash was, in my opinion, and then they did. But she didn't do anything beyond that at all, but what you're doing right now in the chat. So I wouldn't be surprised.
She's a coward. Sorry. She's a coward and she's a bully. End of story. And to allow people, as a creator, to allow people that surround you to do that sort of thing. You condoning it, then you're saying, right, brilliant, you go ahead. So then you're just as bad as what these people are. You are to blame just as much.
My fingernails already cracked. And Amber said, do they think that it cannot be found? That's the thing too, right? And I think they do, because I think that whatchamacallit, I don't know whether she actually used her job, but we all know she threatened to use her job, whether it was a joke or not. It wasn't. Like, I read it in the context it wasn't like, haha, LOL, just kidding, none of that. She literally, what I read earlier, like she said that they'll find out what her job is or what she does for a living or whatever if they don't stop. Like, that came from something. That doesn't just fucking form out of thin air. Like, how would anybody know that she even has a job capable of looking people up if she didn't put it out there in the first fucking place? It's not how things work.
And why
Yeah.
is what happens on YouTube, why are you so bothered to the point where you want to hurt someone in their real life? Not physically or whatever you want to, but why? Why, like, over YouTube?
Over
But hang on, Starlight, you say not physically. There are people that have been hurt physically because of rubbish being carried from YouTube into real life. There are people that have died because of it.
I don't know if you know, but Make a Mobster had the cops
Yes,
called on
I
her.
know. I was there on the live when it happened.
Yeah, and I
I
had them
had
come
my
to my
eyes out.
house 2 days later, and luckily it wasn't a worse situation, especially for Makeup Mobster being in New York. New York cops are.
Oh, they trigger happy.
Yeah. The hers sounded way different than mine. It scared
I mean,
me.
it
Mine
was terrible.
scared me, but
That's what it
hers
was.
hers really scared me.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, it's very sick people that want to do that sort of thing to others. Okay, I'm sorry, you have to be ill.
I mean,
mentally.
okay, for
I'm
instance,
not being PC. You have to be mentally ill to get pleasure out of doing that to somebody. End of story. Finished.
like there's
Yes.
a certain person, a certain couple people, but there's a certain person that goes in Laura's chat all the time to say lies about me, like terrible shit. And I just block her so I can't see her instead of trying to figure out who she is and talking about her on my channel 24/7. Like, you're doing the complete opposite of what is
Exactly.
like good on your channel, good for your channel, because like you're just telling everybody who Ash is and what's going on and sending the people to. But I think that was the whole point, because she wanted the drama to be drudged up, I think.
Yeah. I think that she'll just make up. She'll find somebody. If 1 week she hasn't got some drama, she'll find somebody to attack. Okay, and go for
That's
them.
exactly right. That's exactly right.
And because the problem is people. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm old and knackered. Okay, and I've just been through too many wars. You pick your fights.
Yes.
And these kind of fights, like this, backwards and forwards and all this, nobody wins. A lot of people are hurt. Things that are said can never be taken back. Okay? So really, you want to talk crap, excuse my expression, you want to talk cuck about me, that's cool. Carry on. You can have 50 million live streams. I won't listen to one of them and I won't react to any of them because seriously, I don't have the time. And really, I'm a street person. I'm not Rodeo Drive, so I don't have that intelligence to react to that kind of rubbish. No, I'm sorry. It's disgusting and to hurt families. I don't understand that. I just do not understand it.
But then get pissed off when people like bring up
React.
what
Yes.
you do. You know what I mean? Like, well, why is everybody getting so mad at me? Because it was a thing. We're saying it was a thing. And instead of being like, yep, it was a thing and it happened and I'm sorry.
And I did it. Yeah.
You get all defensive and fight and fucking cuss everybody out and get mad about it instead of trying to find common ground and moving beyond. That's
instead of saying, yeah, I did it. Okay. And either I'm sorry for it or, hey, I did it. Get over it. And then move on to something else.
Yep.
No, you make it into weeks of live streams forever and ever. And it's I don't even bother anymore because you're not going to learn anything. You're not going to come out thinking, oh, I really feel good. That was a good live stream.
No.
You're going to come out there thinking, bloody hell, where's the nearest bush? I'm going to hide behind there and I'm never coming out. Right? And if anybody says YouTube, I'm going to shout, trauma therapy, trauma therapy.
It
No,
is beating a dead horse, Remy D. Yes. Oh my God. It's like I've said, there is nothing that I can say that I haven't already said. Like, if people haven't already figured out my fucking opinion by now, they're never going to. But like I said, I'm willing to fucking do whatever to make common ground, to make people in the middle that like coming to both of our channels comfortable. That's the reason that I didn't have Stephanie on. That's the reason that I didn't show the screenshots, because I didn't want to keep making my subs have to listen to the same shit over and over and over. But if it's every single night, you have something to say and you're completely like taking what I say and making me out to look like a liar when I'm just speaking about what I've seen with my own two eyes, I'm going to come back and say, no, that's not the way that it was. Like, and then to try to put Wogs into the drama when nobody's having live streams about him or anything to do with drama, but her, it's fucking frustrating. Just if she could just let it go and move on, like I swear to God, I am totally cool with that. Like, anybody that's listening that cares about common ground, like, fucking make that happen. I'm totally cool with that. But I'm not going to just let something be said that's totally untrue or totally misleading, like her saying, I'll blast your Discord. Here's the difference. There's not one thing in my Discord that's like what's in those screenshots from her Patreon, period. Not in any fucking group in there. So, like, blast my Discord then. Do it. Prove that you have anything that compares to what I'm saying about you. You don't.
and then I dare her, if she finds anything in that Discord that she doesn't like, whoever said it, get them up onto your panel and discuss it with you, Laura. Don't make a whole show about this and that and what happens in Stephanie's Discord. If there's somebody in Stephanie's Discord that has said something about you that you don't like, call them out and panel them up with you and sort it out.
Ash, we said that was coming. When you are working closely with known trolls, but you have no idea. I'm not talking about the nice people from Boyd. I'm just saying, when you're working closely with people from communities that you have no clue about, when it comes back to bite you months down the road, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't understand that mentality. Okay, Ash.
I'm confused. What Ash is talking about? Dogs. She doxed her ex.
Hold on. So loud. Go back.
I don't know, Kayla. I don't know where Clary and Polyester are. I mean, Kayla. Yeah. I don't know. McMuffin.
Ash, that's just that truth lady that's obsessed with Brian.
I can't see Polyester in chat, but I'm also using my child's laptop, iPad, and maybe it's just a Google glitch.
I think it's a Google glitch because she cleared hers out and you cleared
Yeah,
yours out.
No, if I was on my phone and like doing it through that, I could see her, but I think it's because I'm on this iPad or something. Because I could see her yesterday and the day before or something. I don't know. Hey, Betty Boop.
No,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, forget Clary is on like the other side of the country.
Listen, let me tell you guys something real quick. Don't repeat anything that she's saying right now. She's baiting you guys because she's talking about things that if somebody else talks about them, she can be like, oh my God, they're talking about my family. So please don't even repeat in my chat. I don't want to hear anything about her family or anything to do with her personal life. That's on her to put on her channel. I don't want to repeat it in here because it's just baiting. She does it all the time. I don't want any part of it because then she'll say, oh my God, they were talking about blah, blah, blah. I don't even know who she's talking about right now, but I know it's somebody in her family or something. Yeah, don't repeat it in here, please, because that's her game and I'm not playing
it. Oh, Brian.
Never, Helen. Nope. But I'm telling you, I've seen it happen over and over. I'm not going to bring up specifics, but I've seen her do things on her channel over and over, bring certain people on or certain things up. And then when it's repeated or it's talked about because she brought it on a channel, then she turns around and says, can you believe they talked about such and such? Like it's not like she didn't bring it up first. So I'm not falling for that shit. I do not care.
She's just gonna say you took it and twisted.
That's the question that I had too, right? Because she said that why is it just showing me? I don't want it to just show me. Talk, Marianne. Say hello.
What? Hello?
Okay, it's working. Okay. But like these people that are having the same experiences, by the way, like a lot of the problems that they have been having was sharing their personal Facebooks with her or this group, and then things come from their personal Facebooks being shared, but that's neither here nor there. But because it's supposed to be a private group, if really terrible things happen to them, then they're the shady ones when they talk about the shitty shit that happened whenever they left. I don't agree with that at all. You have to pull that on somebody dumber than me, Brian. I don't fall for that stupid shit. And here's the thing. If you're going to put your children in this shit and on the same, anybody, you're going to bring up your family and all this shit, and then it gets brought up, then you can't whine and cry about it. That's what happens. I'm not saying it's okay, but it happens all the time. You should know that ahead of time.
Yeah, don't bring up your family, your kids and stuff if you don't want people to run weird places with it.
Yes, and I purposely try to leave my children out of all of this in any way, shape, or form. But and I'm just gonna say, Kick, I heard you talking about me as a mother again. So you can shut the fuck up with that shit. Your chat can shut the fuck up with that shit. Y'all don't know what I do every day.
Wait, she brought up your kids?
She brought up me as a
on
mother.
her channel?
Yeah, she said,
fucking nerve of her.
How does she have the time to make videos? Who takes care of her kids when they wake up in the morning?
They're
I don't
running around
know. I
wild
don't
with
know
the
who
chickens.
would possibly be able to do that. Not God.
Like I want out of the Twilight Zone. Just stop the roller coaster. Let me off. Like this is to you, Lord K. Forget my motherfucking name. Forget my channel. I swear to God, I'll do the same for you. We can go on about our lives. I'm over your fucking roller coaster. Like it is literally the Twilight Zone, and I don't want any part of it. Can we at least agree on that?
No, but the Twilight Zone is cool. The Twilight Zone is cool. This is hell on wheels.
Twilight Zone is cool. You're right. You're right.
This is hell on wheels. When I die, I'm never going to go to hell after being on YouTube. Forget it.
It's like doing the same. It's like doing something, and then you get blamed for that person saying that you're like, what do you mean? Oh, it's gaslighting at its worst. I fucking hate that word.
I don't know. I'm saying, I said my kids are grown up, okay, and I've got two of them living with me, my two sons. Yes, I've said it. I've got two sons living with me, okay? They're both working. They're grown up. No, I don't need to look after them. I don't need to babysit them when they wake up in the morning, okay? So carry on. I'm not a bad mother.
Hey,
Or maybe
Frenchie.
I am. I don't know.
I mean, it is
But anyway,
possible to do YouTube and have a real life. It's
yes,
possible. It's
it's very
possible.
possible.
It's easy, actually.
And I'm sorry, but the nerve of some, okay, I'm not even going to go there, but come on, that I cannot. There's no way that this chat doesn't understand how fucking ludicrous that comment is if they watch her channel for 5 fucking minutes about how do you find time. Are you fucking kidding me? You make one video, what, in a fucking week? Like, really? It's
Oh, yeah,
stupid.
yeah. Yeah.
It's ludicrous. It's dumb. It's just dumb.
Mhm.
And I don't even know why she's angry tonight. Like, what is she mad about?
I triggered her. It's my fault, okay? And Marianne over there always wanted to play like she's so innocent. Poor her. No, I've never come and said. If you see me in the chats, I think you know. I say things like I'm not innocent because I have a mouth, right?
Oh, Batty Boop, you might be right. Batty Boop said, I think I triggered her. You might be right. I mean, I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I mean, there's nothing to be mad about. It's all kind of really silly at this point.
It's very
It's
silly.
hilarious. It's
I just went off.
serious.
If she would enjoy, like,
stop. That's it. Like, let me off of this motherfucking ride.
right. It's all my fault, okay? I made a video,
I'm a-
Wogs
Yeah,
promoted
your
it,
father's
okay?
Trump.
And then
That's
it blew
why.
up.
Okay.
If it wasn't, I'm sorry, I'm not blaming him or anything. I appreciate it. If it wasn't for him going live this morning about my video with me in the title, I don't think I've had videos that have been there for
Trauma,
months that have not seen the views and the over almost that's almost a 400 comments.
I'll tell you why
Okay,
she's skipping.
I
Does
went up
anybody want to know?
subscribers, and that was not my plan. My plan was just to put out a little silly video. But thanks, I
She's skipping
guess.
because she was down to like almost 150 people, and now she's back up to 215. Like, do I need to start skipping?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't have enough energy, motherfuckers. So go watch
Right.
her chimp, bitches. Because
Oh, you don't have energy, but why, Stephanie? It's not like you. I mean, what did you do? You did something today? Did you do? Did you sleep too?
put enough.
Did you go to the swimming pool?
No, I haven't been back. Here's the thing though, like I can't imagine getting that angry over someone that you're not like emotionally attached to. That concept is weird to me. Like
And
sometimes
to
I
grab
get,
a
like,
grown man,
I'm never like legitimately angry. It's crazy.
Right.
but to
Like
give a
my
grown
thing.
man an ultimatum
I hope that's not
about.
true. I'm hoping that somebody heard that.
Yeah, I hope
mean,
not.
seriously,
I hope that's not.
no.
What you're saying, Stephanie? What happens with me is I'll get like real pissed about something for about 5 minutes. Give me about 5, 10, 15 minutes, depending on the situation. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Taking too much
So-
energy.
Yeah, I just get over it. I'm like, okay, moving on.
It's you. Like there's tons of people that I, love talking to on YouTube, but at the end of the day, like don't get yourself so worked up over YouTube. It's not healthy.
No.
And the bad wolf, if she really said that, like tell her to release those motherfucking screenshots. I'm so tired of hearing about them. I would like to see what the fuck they are.
Wow.
Release
No,
them.
you should open a merch store, Stephanie.
Release
Okay, and
Stephanie merch.
No.
yeah, and have these sayings put onto t-shirts. Oh no! And the screenshot business. It's like a bunch of 2-year-olds that have got a new toy in a sandbox. Okay,
Yeah.
everything is screenshotted.
Yeah.
I can't screenshot. I don't even have
Yeah.
to add the screenshot on my Samsung, and then I must still fiddle with it. And no, please.
Kiki said I'm
Serious.
talking to myself, preparing for war.
What? I missed it.
She said I'm doxing myself, preparing for war. I
Might
believe
as
that, though.
well. Jeez,
She-
at this point, I'm like, maybe I should,
Hey,
like, fully.
Bobby.
I'm gonna get all my skeletons out.
I've heard
No.
her say it a million times. Like I'm totally. I actually wish she would release whatever she has from my Discord, because I know for a fact
Yes.
They're
that
working.
it's not like what is in her Patreon, and like I don't care. I try. Not that I never have, but my policy is like, if I'm not willing to stand up here and say it to everybody, that I really don't. I try not to say it in private,
Yep.
because you never
Yeah.
know who the fuck you're talking to. You never know who's gonna go and bring that shit out anyway.
Screenshot.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not prepared, if what you say in private, you're not going to say to the person in face to face or across the hangout or whatever, then don't say it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when
Just
some
shut
other
up.
person's gonna get mad. I've seen it happen 999,000,000 times now. So
But what sucks is when you don't say any, or you're saying something without cruel intentions, and someone wants to take half of a screenshot. No names. No names.
that happens.
Oh,
too.
those ones.
Yeah, those half
Those ones.
screenshots are ooh, they really make a lot of sense.
Starlight, those ones, I laughed. I was showing my sons, okay, well, my one son, and I was explaining to him what had happened. He said,
Did he
Mum,
ask
but
you
how
to-
old
Yeah.
is this person? So I said, well, I think about your age, and they doing this. I said, oh, that's just a tiny taste, darling. I said, that's just a tiny taste.
Right?
So they said to me, well, what you going to do? I said, for what? I stand by everything I said there. So what what do you want me to do? I couldn't be bothered. You
Exactly.
want me to come on your panel and say those things to your face? I'll do it, no problem.
Send a link.
Yeah, send the link. It's your fault I'm here anyway. You went and posted the link in Discord. And what do you think I was going to do? No, it's
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, too. Here's the difference in her and I is like, I don't ever like have any moles to go into her Patreon. I don't have anybody in her Patreon privately. I literally don't think about her Patreon ever. I just she happened to piss Patreons off, and they sent me screenshots from the Patreon.
Yeah, they reached out. Like I do kind of feel, for their situation and that.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I never like
Yeah.
reached out to anybody.
You didn't seek them out.
No, but yet she wants to admit live that she has fucking somebody in my Discord. Like, who? Like, who won't let the drama go? Who wants to keep this going? Because I swear to God, like, when this isn't on live, like, I don't fucking think about you. I don't care about you. I don't care who's in chat. I don't care who you're talking to. I don't care if you and fucking Amber K, don't kill me, Amber K, want to talk on the phone tomorrow for 24 hours straight. She never would. Sorry, I hate it for you. But I'm just saying, Laura, if you did, I know Amber K enough that she's not going to talk shit about me to you, so I don't care. That's the difference.
And you know what? If she's going to talk shit about you, as long as you don't know about it, who cares? That's her problem.
Exactly.
But you know something? We call you now.
Going in, like, caring enough about what I'm talking about, what we're talking about in my Discord, to like admit on live you have somebody in there taking screenshots. That's fucking weird. Anyway.
Listen, it's not Stephanie Brown anymore. It's Queen of Discord Stephanie, okay? Because everybody wants to take screenshots from your Discord.
And it's so fucking boring.
And what's funny
Like,
though,
I'll
what's
admit
funny
it
though
myself.
is Stephanie, you're like, it's hard to even
I
get a hold of you on Discord.
Exactly. Like, it's boring as fuck. I don't keep up with it like I should. I suck at it. Like, I would never charge anybody for it because it's not that good. I don't offer anything. You know
It's
what I mean?
brilliant. It's fine for what we need. Okay,
I hope.
that's it.
But it's a
hope that
place
kid's
to
like,
go
pay this person to
to,
be the
yeah.
spy because I'm sure they're real fucking bored. I'm sorry for whoever you are. Like,
We're not plotting and planning. We're actually socializing with each other.
right? We actually talk.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Right?
And talking to each other, finding out how each other is, and
Yeah.
sympathizing and
Knowing each other as
helping.
people.
Yeah, and
Exactly,
helping
Kimberly.
if
Nobody said
one
that.
has a panic attack.
That's another spin
Uh-huh.
on read what Kimberly said. That's how she works. That's not what I said. Thank you, Kimberly, for clarifying that. I never ever said that. I would never say that about anyone. I just said I thought it was weird to say that on a live stream. That's it. Stop spinning your bullshit. It's not
But
going
she
to work.
has to spin it. Because if she doesn't spin it, she doesn't have any content, isn't it?
Yep.
So expect her to spin it.
But the same people that watch her watch me. I guess they just don't. They hate me so much they don't care about what really is said, what isn't said. Or maybe they hear the same thing because she tells them what she heard. So then automatically they hear the same thing. I don't know how it fucking works, but like they can come and watch it with their own two eyes and see what was said and what wasn't said. That part, it boggles my mind. I
I
never said
think their
maybe they're just
mentality
scared.
is completely different. And I think that they look at her like she's being bullied.
No, but also, Stephanie, don't forget, hey, the people are scared. I mean, if you say something to her that she doesn't like, okay, I mean, I did it there, okay. I
All
had
you have to do
every
is
F
disagree with her.
ball
That's all you have to do.
and C balls thrown at me live on air. I was killing myself laughing. I thought, oh, if only I could panel up with you. I swear
Angie,
you under the table, woman. I swear you under the table.
Angie just said, I'm just going to start going live every day and showing Discord so everybody can see what's said. Go for it. Please, it'll take work away from whoever those people are that have to try to spy in the Discord. I'm sure they're bored as
Yeah,
hell.
don't take their job.
And you know the funny part? In the Discord, nobody cares about who the mole is.
No, I
Nobody's
don't think we've
running
ever been
around
like,
trying
oh
to
my
find the
gosh.
mole.
No,
There's
we don't.
nothing to
No.
hide. There's nothing to worry about. Who gives a shit? Like, it's just somewhere where we can show nobody's fucking live.
Do they not realize that we know that the general Discord is completely,
public.
that it's public and
I don't
everyone
think
can see it? Because if
I
they
don't think
don't, well, it is. And I will go in there and purposely say stuff because I know you're looking and I know you're
everybody can come in
looking.
public. Sometimes I'll remove people if you've been in there for a while and you haven't participated at all. Then I'll kick you. I won't even ban you. But that's it. Like anybody can come in general. Anybody. It's not.
Well, you did say it's, people, there's certain ones that can't.
Well, no,
Remember?
certain ones that can't. You're right.
But they send their moles. So.
We just don't want to, or not we, it's your Discord, don't want that association anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. I just don't want to even have that connection. It's not about taking screenshots or whatever because anybody can see it. Like they could make a fake account, come in there and see it any day. We just don't know who they are.
Got to cut out the toxicity.
Yeah, it's just.
Now we meant to spend our time, okay, finding out who each person is and find out their real names and their jobs and how many children they have and please.
I'm telling you, I way a long time ago have been a part of fucking shit like that, and that shit is toxic as fuck. It is not good environment. Like it is paranoid and weird and delusional, and I can't just all of the things. It is not
conspiracy theories.
And you know, there's a very old saying: "Karma's a bitch; she never forgets, and payback is 10 times worse." Okay, so if you're going to put that kind of negative cuck out, the cuck you're going to get back.
Discord job now because Laura has somebody in there doing it. It's not healthy, Mary. I swear, I've been there like years ago around people that were like that, and it's so paranoid and just weird. Like if you don't trust the people you're around, then especially if you're letting people pay to come into your group, You just let everybody come in. Why would you not let whomever wants to come in and pay you to be there? To me, that boggles my mind.
And it carries into that kind of paranoia and that kind of tenseness carries into your real life, eh? It's not
good.
something that you can walk away with. It does. I mean, I know from when I first started my political big mouth opinionated life, okay?
I love it.
Until I got used to what was being handed out to me, okay, by the Zimbabwean CIO, I was paranoid, and they were handing it out online, okay? It was nothing that had yet infiltrated into my real life, but it started affecting me in my real life and the way I dealt with people, and I was always nervous. I never trusted. And then when I suddenly decided, you're not doing this to me anymore. If you appear at my front door, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. I've got a great big machete, okay? So you can pull whatever you want with me. I'll chop your house, your father off, okay? Put it in a bottle of alcohol and say, thanks for all the memories.
Yeah, they want to scare people. That's what they do. That's the whole point of it. And really, you know what? Like, it's not, once it's done and over with, it's not even a big deal, but it's just the reason why.
It is a big deal, Stephanie.
No, it is a big deal, but I'm saying to be scared, worry, and all that stuff. But it's, for her, it was relevant because, I seen it, I said it, and then she tries to say that I only got one side of the story when she admitted what I said was true. That part blows my mind.
I mean, how are they going to feel if something happened to Ash, something really bad, because some nutcase, okay, decided to act on something, all right, and went and did whatever, set the house alight or whatever? What are they going to say then? Oh, no, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. We weren't the one. No. Oh, come on, please. If you're not prepared for the consequences, then don't do the actions. Finished. Oh, that's my message thing.
Yoda.
Yeah. You want to see how freaked out people do when I'm in public and that goes off. On the dark side. The people all sort of look around, okay, what the hell is that?
What's going on?
Yeah. No, but if you're not prepared to suffer the consequences, don't do the crime or the action. I'm so tired of this doxing rubbish. I really am.
It's just unnecessary. So, and I can't imagine the time that would go into it also.
Imagine the time trying to find out Hello Starlight's real name. I mean, you can put Hello Starlight into Google, okay, and see what comes
up. Right.
Here's what bothers me, though, is that I was willing to be on common ground and let shit go. Diane, the same way, but yet it's people that think that Laura's being attacked all the time are saying, like, what can we do to be on common ground? Like, her and I were willing, but she wasn't willing. And that's what's missed, I think. But I mean, all I can say is that I am over and over, and but I'm not, going to sit and let her lie about me. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, but you see, then what she does is she makes up the lie. Then she'll say, yeah, they want to be on common ground. They want to be on common ground. Then she'll say, but Stephanie said such and such on her live, okay? And then when you react to refute the lie, then she say, you see, she don't want common ground.
Yep.
You see, so don't say that she wants common ground, because she never will.
No, she won't.
Because the minute she says, okay, fine, truce, no more, she's got nothing to talk about then. What's she going to talk about?
I agree. Because when she talks about crime, she can't she can't get 100 people watching her, and she does care about views. I don't care what she does. That's why she keeps the shit going. If that's not true, then prove it and let it all go.
Yep. If you don't care about something, you don't keep on saying, I don't care, and then, no, you never say anything about it, and that's the end of the story. Not I don't care, but such and such and such and such.
Is she in here, polyester jumpers? Or is she in the other life? Because I don't want her in here. I don't want to fight with her, but I don't want her in here at all. That woman is willing to back anybody that goes at Brian, and she's willing to lie about them, to believe everything and spread false information about them. I don't want her in here. She's in here. I have her blocked, so I can't see if she's in here or not.
I can't even see chat. I'm too lazy.
If the truth is in here, block her, please. Okay. Thank you, Kimberly.
Oh, that's a dangerous woman, that. You will item. I don't know, with woman, man, whatever. You.
Yeah, I don't want to fight with her, but I just don't want to have anything to do with her either. She went at me without knowing things. I blocked her. Exactly, Remy. That's what I did too. I don't want to fight with her. But she's willing to go at anybody that goes against Brian. And when it has nothing to do with him or her, and she's just really nasty.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know. Some weird people have found homes in YouTube. The one person turned around and said it's the house of insanity. I'm telling you. And it is. Things are said here that if you can say that kind of stuff in real life, you're going to pay a price for it. But people say it here and they get away with it.
Lolo, if she's in Discord, I don't know. If she is in Discord, though, I want to remove her. Because I just don't have anything to say to her. At all. Because she's mean. Some of her subs are coming in here and reporting back to her.
That's all right.
I mean, what is their report? Same old shit. Doesn't she get tired of hearing it? Much less tired of talking about it? Holy fucking hell. Talk about
Say
something.
what?
Let's move on. Somebody said her subs are coming in here reporting back to her. I said, what the fuck is there to say?
Any of you that have got kids.
About you. They're talking about you.
Any of you that have got kids, you know, when they playing with other kids, okay, say at your house, okay, and there's a whole group of kids playing. And then the one kid does something to the other one, okay, and then the one comes, oh, Mummy, you know, little Johnny, he pulled my pigtails and my eye went squint, and now he called me.
It's my daily life.
You know, my
That's
kids
YouTube.
try that.
Yes, that's YouTube. She said, he said, like fucking going live and being 10 out of 10 fucking angry as hell because somebody left a comment on somebody's video. Like, so
Marianne looked at me funny. She gave me a funny look.
She gave me a funny look through a hangout picture.
She won't stop looking at me.
She said my name in the chat. I'm gonna talk her now.
Oh my Lord!
In hell, man.
My kids are playing. Sorry.
You want to know where I live? I live in Cape Town, in South Africa, in a suburb called Parklands. My name is Sally Spencer. Okay, there we are. Now I'll leave the rest. You can find out my address.
You mean you would trust us in Discord with your real name? Oh my!
Yes, my darling. Well, hang on a minute. It's my maiden name.
I know I'm
My
messing
real
with
name
you.
gets pronounced so because my real name is Sally Graça. Graça, it's a Portuguese thing.
Grasa.
Yeah, I get called Graca, I get called Gracia, I get called all. So I just use my maiden name, Sally Spencer. It's easier. But
My kids kind of sound like that right now.
I'm
I'm gonna do that.
Mr. Jumpsuit.
yeah, I'm going to.
No, Lolo. I said the truth. That light truth lady. What's a cunt club? I'll take it.
Can I join?
I'll take it. Does it let me off the roller coaster? Because if it does, I'm in.
Starlight is the queen of the cunt club.
What was that? I missed that.
I said Starlight's the queen of the cunt club.
You know, I thought that. They probably already have me at the top.
That's nice. That's nice of her. She's probably right.
Right.
I probably am.
I am a princess, you know, live in a castle and stuff.
Yeah, well, you're Trump's daughter, so I mean, what else?
Yeah.
Bad Wolf, her voice is my favorite voice. I love it so much. The Bad Wolf said, Sally, that where'd it go? Hang on. I lost it. Oh God, I would love to hear Sally read The Night Before Christmas. LOL. Her voice is great.
That's my daughter, my youngest one. That's
our
her
next
favorite
live
movie.
stream.
So that's
Sally,
a
The
perfect.
Night Before Christmas. Okay.
It's a good one.
Okay. I will do that. I'll do a whole reading of The Night Before Christmas.
Karen Stephanie isn't
Do
trying.
it.
I'm trying not to fight. What else can I say?
You know what drives them the most crazy, I've noticed, is when we all laugh. They hate it.
Oh,
They
And
don't
you
want
know
to see us
something?
having fun.
I'm like Wendy. I'm like
so that's
Wendy.
what's triggering tonight. I literally can't understand. She said my name and talked about me for the last fucking 3 nights in a row, nonstop.
I mean, looking at, you know, how long was that video I made? Like maybe 7 minutes at the most. How many times your name?
About this, like, I don't want to fight. I want to not fight. I am willing to do whatever she wants to do to not fight ever again. Can somebody that's honest go and relay the truth, please?
That's from Stephanie's mouth, not mine, because I'm not on board with that. That's
Marianne
Stephanie's.
will never, ever.
No desire, none.
I don't care if you want to fight with yourselves because I'm the worst person to
but I
fight
might
with.
sling
Whatever
some,
the
you know,
fuck he
like
is.
poo here and there. You know, I can't help it. I have a big or a bad. I get mouthy.
You know what you've.
I
what
didn't
you
even know
need.
she
You need
had
a couple of
a
ducks.
husband or has a husband. I would never look up her family or anything to do with her family. I don't care. That's irrelevant to me. I don't care about that.
Whose husband? Who's what?
I
I've
don't.
got problems with my own husband. Okay, I don't need to care about anybody else's.
I don't see Karen. Why?
I don't have one, and I still don't care about that. Don't.
I can't even give mine away. Okay.
It can get lower. She can make the boob cat comparison. Her boobs are probably better. I'll concede. Like, don't even compare.
No.
You win.
Well, Lorraine did a pretty funny video on that.
I've got
She called it
I've got
Boobgate.
Thank you, Kayla.
I've got the best boobs. Okay. Nobody has boobs like mine.
It's
Me too, and I'm also a mermaid.
They've got a passionate relationship with gravity. As soon as they are released, they go, yo! And have a big kissing session with gravity. There
because
we are. So,
Aratria, it's good for drama. It's good for drama.
Drama.
I love you so much.
We do though. We love you so much.
Brian has a tail. I hear you have a butt plug with a tail. the rumor, anyways.
Who?
Oh,
Brian.
yuck.
Oh, did
He's
he
got a
borrow
butt
it?
plug with a tail.
Yeah, he borrowed it from.
That's what I heard. Pass it out. Pass it on.
Someone.
How can you borrow a butt plug from
Scratch
Oh,
and sniff.
yuck!
Scratch and sniff.
Did you see Midwestern Mary's video? I'm sorry for like throwing out all
I
these
haven't
channel
watched it
names.
yet.
No, I watch her. I like her.
Oh, it was so she did a parody of them. Oh, it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Check
They
it
are
out.
saying you
They
look
do the hokey pokey.
that no one even knows about, so they have an excuse for more fuckery. Yes, Amber K, please, from this point on, pay attention to that. It's always going to be anybody that's watching from her channel that cares about not having drama. Listen up. I didn't look up her husband. I don't know who the fuck her husband is. I don't give a fuck about who her husband is. Has
Oh my
nothing
god.
to do with
She
me.
thinks so?
She's saying that for her chat right now.
Oh,
So she
God.
can
But we never
have
spoke about her husband until now.
out because I'm over here conceding and saying I'll stop if you stop, and she's like, fuck my numbers, fuck my views, fuck no, oh my god. So now she's went from fucking not fighting to accusing me of looking up her husband. Fucking hell. Like, I hate it so much.
Are you doing that right now on this live? Are you looking it up as we speak?
I'm screen sharing it.
Are you
right now.
yeah, you're posting
the whole
it in
world
the
to see.
Discord.
Fuck.
Oh, gosh.
So evil.
And what you going to do with her husband once you find him?
Mm.
Good question.
What are you gonna do when you win the
Deathly
lottery?
silence.
What are the odds of that?
You can send him here, and we'll put him on Robin Island there. The sharks are very hungry that are swimming around there.
Oh my god, ha ha ha, looking him up. Well,
I mean, why?
that's not
Nobody
true.
spoke about her husband until now.
I don't know anything. I have no idea what she's talking about. So
I have better things to look up. I'm just saying.
I like butt plugs.
Memes. I'd rather look up memes.
What, you're looking for second-hand butt plugs? Oh, yucky.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, no.
Oh.
Oh, I can't think of anything worse.
Rather go like
Oh,
waste time on Amazon for an hour versus like looking up someone's info.
like
Sorry.
this one lady on YouTube, she went to the thrift shop and bought a dildo from the thrift shop.
From a thrift shop. Oh.
Her for proof. Somebody to ask her for proof that I looked up her husband, if that's what she's saying, or anything about looking up her husband, please. I'll wait.
Who cares about her husband?
She wants
I'm more worried about the woman that went to the thrift shop and bought a second-hand dildo.
If she's referring to what I
that's sloppy
said
Joe.
about, yeah, that's pretty great. That's pretty. Ew! I hope they sanitize the mess out of that.
Come on. Even
If she's referring to, if she's referring to what I said about California, that's because that's come out of her mouth on a live stream. How else would I know that? I don't know. I don't know if it's because I made that comment. If they're running with that, I don't know.
probably.
You're staring again. You're a real shit stirrer.
Oh.
You need a wooden spoon and a witch's pot. Okay.
Oh, I get that in my comment section a lot. Those emojis of like the yeah. Okay.
I'll send you one
it, I
from
guess.
Africa.
It's Sally in your comments under
Probably. You know, Sally, a lot of people thought you were a troll for a while.
I know, because I loved it. That tickled me absolutely. I mean, I am so insignificant. Okay, I'm just an old woman with an opinion and a big mouth. Okay, that's it.
I think we all have opinions and big mouths. Is that the problem here?
It's a big problem. You think I'm in
It's something you
trouble?
just can't.
The problem is that everybody in the drama community has big mouths and opinions, but somebody wants to join the drama community or be associated in the drama community, but can't handle big mouths and opinions. That's my big mouth opinion. Okay.
Okay, big mouth opinion.
Just for you.
What's that saying? We've all got opinions. No, we've got, how do you say it? You've got an opinion and we've all got buttholes.
Assholes. Assholes or opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and they all stink or something. Something like that.
Speak for yourself.
You've never heard that?
Mine smells like roses, damn it.
Your roses really
What, do
smell
you have
like
it bleached?
Yes.
Do you get it bleached?
Lord,
what?
Are on people over. It's insane. Over and over and over and over.
But people get their pupils bleached.
Yes, that's true. That's a real thing. Ask Brian, he knows.
Brian.
Yeah, but he uses, you know why he had to have his bleached? Because he was using a second-hand butt plug.
Brian.
I love you. I'm only teasing.
Is that what you were doing on your travels? Visiting?
Brian, I love you. I'm only teasing you because I know you can handle it.
Well, yeah, Brian. Be a good boy.
See, he's laughing. And he said, we just established, hang on, let me see what he says.
Brian wins most comments under my video.
We have just established the smell of others' buttholes. Brian, let's talk about that. What people did today, Brian. Tell me, who backed down first, you or Nene? Which one?
Yeah, the last time I checked, there was 64.
There was 62 last time I looked.
How many?
62.
Okay, someone deleted some then.
No, I looked before you probably last because it's been a minute since I looked last.
It's been a minute here, but
since you looked last week, I'm lost now.
Well, let's look at it right now. How about that?
Look at what? Look at what?
I was like, these two mofos, they are both hard-headed. Neither
I
one
couldn't even read all of it.
They were talking fast.
I mean, I'm not talking bad on you, Nene, but some of the stuff you say, I'm like, now do you see why he doesn't stop? Because you say stuff like that.
They poke him all the time, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and Brian reacts. I'm telling you, I'd love to be in a conversation with Brian because it would never be dull. You just have to say one word, okay, and he'd go off on a tangent for hours.
Not reading chat, not caring what anybody in the world's saying.
I'm not reading the chat. I can't even see the chat.
I can't see it right now either. If anyone's saying anything, I cannot see it.
They're not. Wait, I can't find their comments. Where are they?
There were so many.
Brian deleted them all. No, he did. I'm joking. Hold on. I probably just passed them.
Well, you got to go through all 300 or however many are in there to begin with.
How is that under your video?
Attention overnight.
Appreciate the love, guys. And the haters, too. You know what? I don't delete the hater comments because, whatever. I don't like some people. Unless they cross the line, then you've got to have yours deleted. Sorry.
You know what really made me laugh about that whole Wogs? We can't call him Wogsy, hey? No, we can't.
No, he gets very offended by that.
Yeah, I know.
So do not call him that, please.
I was in my bed, okay, with my vape thing. I nearly swallowed my vape thing.
I didn't even know Mama Bear called
so much.
Just saying.
I thought to myself, but what are you performing about?
Wait, Mama Bear calls him Wogsy?
Yeah, because in the video, my video said, and then he was
very upset.
He was like, she called me Wogsy. She called me Wogsy. No one calls me that, but Mama Bear, some other, I don't know, but no, I kept saying in the chat, but he wasn't really reading it. I said, no, the only person I've ever heard call you that that I know of, though, is her. Keck. She says it all the time.
I cannot find those comments. Am I overlooking them?
I get it mixed up with
Let me see.
Whiskey Gypsy. Okay, and then
She's a girl.
I know, but because it's Whiskey Gypsy, okay, and then it's Whiskey OG or whatever, I get them mixed up sometimes. But then I look again
I
at the
can
name.
Yeah.
find his channel because he has the asterisk in front of it. It's hard to find.
But I mean, I only subbed to him because I saw him on Vinny's and they were talking about music, and then Vinny played a instrumental piece of his, okay, and I thought, gee, this guy's good.
It's
And then I
official.
subbed to
Brian
him.
took down and deleted all the comments. He conceded. Anyone. I can't find them anywhere.
Oh, don't say that, please, because then Brian's going to have streams about.
Oh, true. I'm joking. I'm joking. You're right.
Please don't say that, Stephanie.
You're right.
His butt plug will come shooting out, and then we'll have it for
Hey,
next
hit me,
week.
baby. Okay,
Hey,
I'll
hit
go.
me, baby.
Probably me
I can't see the
overlooking
chat.
Brian, to be honest with you. No, I looked up Laura's whatever he is. She doxed him. Quit listening to the truth. She is making you look stupid. Oh, if she's listening to that one, then she's going to be out and like beyond, like where they have the fence out in left field. She's going to be standing like 100 feet behind there. Because that woman doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She just don't.
She lost her big girl panties a long time ago.
Oh,
Brian.
I can't see it. What he say?
He said,
Yeah, what's he say?
I can't even repeat it out loud. He said, I have a
I
good
know.
aim with the butt plug. It's a Scud missile. It's like a
I hear they make them in ponytails too. It's not just a foxtail. You get it in a ponytail.
He gives a new meaning to the saying, I'm going to moon you. He's going to
Is that why
butt plug
180
you.
said you like pony play? Is
What?
that why 180 said you like pony play?
180. What the hell?
He did say it, chat.
I'm just into the clopping. Whatever the hell that.
You want to be left dirty unchecked. That's what you want.
I wish Brian had
spoken
about his butt plug like a
mystery person had done to her. It's called a guilty conscience for what BS you do, and you want people to believe your BS excuses about what. Oh, listen, I want y'all to hear what the fuck Amber just had to say, and she's so good at reading people. I'm dead. This Mama 3 is over here naming off the shit some mystery person had done to her. It's called a guilty conscience for what BS you do, and you want people to believe your BS excuses about why. So what she's saying is in chat that some mystery person did all this shit to her.
I think she's on panel.
So therefore,
she's going to pay back. Oh, I see.
Oh, that someone in her like real life?
No, it's something.
Okay.
Is
she deflecting?
It's her. I'm sorry. If you're going to say somebody's fucking trolling you and you're not.
Oh, she's deflecting.
Yeah.
I don't troll her. I've never watched her, so don't accuse me of being a troll, okay?
Nobody trolls any of those motherfuckers. They don't even fucking care.
I know someone who trolled her. I'll tell you that right now, but I only saw it done one time, and it had nothing to do with me. But they did it in someone else's chat. I don't even know if she knows about it. I'm just opening my big mouth again.
Yeah, you're shit stirring again.
I know, but the person who did it
spoon down, damn it,
was wrong.
Yeah, but that wasn't about her, though, was it? Was it what we were talking about today?
I don't remember.
About her?
I wasn't talking about anything, so don't blame me. I lurk. I don't
Sally
troll.
did it.
Amber said,
no.
Honey, she's never mentioned any of these calls or online posts before her fucking
it was a Southern Belle
coming out of her using or threatening to use her gun. Her doctor,
Starlight.
fucking people that believe that bullshit, well, that's for you. Find out on your own later when you have to fucking come crying about it. I like
Starlight, you whispered a little too loud.
I know, but I kind of did it on purpose. I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to assume it was like like someone that it wasn't. Sorry.
Yeah, but don't. You know what? I don't even want to mention that one's name because that's
I know,
just
that's why I didn't.
giving her glory.
She wants it so bad.
Oh,
Tiffany, she has to be able to shift the blame, not shit the blame. Shift damage control. Now suddenly their comments are being edited. LMAO. They keep coming up with more and more excuses.
Excuses for what exactly?
Just trying to say that somebody called her job, somebody called this, somebody, I don't know exactly what she's saying. Ash just said, no one ever called her job. So I guess she's saying that people called her job now.
Well, if people are calling her job, I suggest she look into it.
Yep.
Okay, and on top of that, if she has a job that's able, because I have no fucking clue what she does for a living, but if she does have a job where she's able to look people up, can those same people like not find out who's calling her job?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I don't know if somebody was like harassing me with phone calls and stuff. Please don't do that. By the way.
Yeah, don't call her job. But if you're
don't do that to anybody. Period.
But if you were using your job to threaten people, would you blame them if they called? Marianne?
Oh, I see what you're. Okay, gotcha.
I'm not condoning anybody calling anybody's job because don't. But if you're being threatened by that person's job, that means they're using that. She would be allegedly using her job inappropriately. So therefore, somebody might feel the need to report it.
Report it, yes. Okay. If she's threatening, but to call her and harass her, just remember that if you call her and harass her, you can't complain if somebody calls your job and harasses you.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should call anybody's fucking job. I don't think anybody should contact any motherfucker off of YouTube. That's just how I feel about it. But, you know, if you are putting your job into it, you do put yourself at that risk. You do.
But there's somebody rather well known that threatened everybody with her husband at one time as well.
Yeah, that was my point when she said that live. Like, that was a terrible move because you put that stuff out there, people will use it against you. Always.
Yeah, but somebody that's not even involved on YouTube, you are threatening people with that person and therefore involving them in YouTube nonsense.
Yep.
When their job is kind of not high priority, but high profile.
Dumb as shit.
I mean,
literally ignorant. Dumbest thing.
I couldn't believe that. That actually scared the pants out of me because I thought, whoa, lady, you tramping on some really bad ground.
Yep. Over YouTube drama. Like, I would fucking rather lose every fucking YouTube drama fight ever than to involve your family or anything that, you know what I mean? Like, how can YouTube drama be more worth it to you?
You know what my family, my boys and my hubby would say to me? You stirred the cup, my friend, you get out of it. Finished. They wouldn't be involved. Oh, they enjoy listening to some of the nonsense, okay? But to get involved in my fight, no ways.
Yeah, polyester jumpers. Listen what polyester jumper said. She said, if you're using your job for nefarious activities, then you should lose it. That goes for anyone. And that would be using your job for something. I mean, could you imagine if you had a job that, I'm just saying in general, not about anybody in particular, but say you had a job that for whatever reason you had access to people's personal information, right? You through whatever computer program or whatever, you could look people up. And because of YouTube drama, you took that chance and did it, you would have to live with the repercussions that you were to get.
It's illegal for a start because you're using something that's private, and if you're working in a place where you are dealing with people's private information,
And
here,
then to
I
brag,
don't know about in America, but here you actually make a sworn what's his name, that the information is never revealed. You make a sworn agreement or whatever you call it, okay, that the information that you are knowledge to will never be revealed.
Yep, yes, that's part of your, in most jobs that you do have access to people's personal information, you're signing in and signing out every time that you sign in or sign out to those particular computers or whatever. And it's just the way. I'm not saying that anybody's doing that. I'm just saying in general, if someone were to do that, because this has been a topic in the past actually, and if you do misuse your job, there is a chance that somebody might want to let your boss know about it.
Yeah, here you can go to jail for that, and I can promise you the jails here are not nice. Not nice at all. But they I mean, it's even in, with the city council where people go to register their properties that they buy and that kind of business. People that were working in that department, okay, misused private information and took it public, and they're sitting in jail for 10 years. So, I mean, it's
if they didn't do anything, I don't know why they're freaking out about it. Well, first of all, they're going to freak out about anything. This is just my opinion because it's all about the drama for her on her channel. So she wants to be able to get on there and yell and tell people, get the fuck out of here, and bitch and gripe and chimp, as people call it. And second of all, there were threats made. It was put out there, and not by anybody else but herself. So I don't know whether she did or not. I have no idea, but it's a sticky situation that I don't know why you ever want to get yourself into or even talk about. Even if she didn't, why would you even want to put that out there? Even as a joke, why would you? Why? It's dumb.
Put it out into the YouTube world.
It's dumb. For what? For Laura? Do you think she would do the same for you? No. Hell no. Fuck no.
I know. I don't know. It's just, I'm like Wendy. When somebody's going like that, and they, like that lady did it, Wendy, insulting her and swearing at her and everything, I just laugh because seriously, it's funny. It really is. When you've got people and their faces are all contorted, and the faces are red, and they're using every insult that they can possibly think of, and then they can't find any, so they're stumbling over words. I mean, I'm helpless. I'm absolutely helpless. You find me on the floor.
Yes, it's in Discord, Liz. In the friends chat. Let me make sure. Yeah, I put it here. I'll put it back in there because it probably went up some by now.
No. YouTube world. And they have the bottom of YouTube. I think the bottom of YouTube is much further down than Boyd. I think Boyd is kind of cool.
I'm in Boyd. I've been Boyd this whole time. No one knew it. Been there for 5 years. Shh, don't tell.
Well, wow. Hey? We better start kissing your butt.
I know, but be afraid. Be very afraid. Ooh.
I think the bottom of YouTube is a bit
you can come on right now.
down.
I put it back in the chat, so it'll be at the bottom because the chat had went up some.
I think the bottom of YouTube is kind of purple.
Mayor,
goes in that direction.
Mayor said I would never do that to someone who puts lipstick on that is similar to the Joker and Batman.
I really do think Diane was onto something about they need to go start a shady community, and they can just
Yes.
all go to the shady community, please.
Yeah, but that would
Very good
entail
idea.
not talking about our streams and not watching.
Yeah, no, go to your community and like just stay there and start
They can
over.
make it a closed community.
Yeah.
They can
Starlight
pay
is
each
from the
other to
Reborn
join.
Doll community.
What?
Miss Evans says Starlight is from the Reborn Doll community.
Shh, don't tell my secrets. Okay, I fell down a couple reborn rabbit holes. Okay, not gonna lie.
Thank you, Tiffany Marie.
Hey, Tiffany Marie, I can't see chat, but hey,
Vape shop money, honey.
hey.
Oh, thank you, Tiffany Marie. Stephanie will really enjoy that. I've watched her suck on that vape thing, and I'm thinking, God, if I do that, I'll blow me brains out.
Is this
Stephanie,
this vape's a little quieter than the other one.
what tank do you have on that?
The regular one that it came with, like
The Vupu one.
it's U Force is what it says on it. I don't know.
Oh, that's. I wonder if that is like the one I had then, because mine was a U. My old one was a U Force one. Huh. But mine was. Is it kind of plastic around the airflow? Is that like made of plastic?
No, I don't. No, I think it's metal. I don't know. That's questionable.
They remind me of those miniature booze bottles that you get on the aeroplanes. Those
Well,
vapes. They look like
friend
them.
of
You know,
mine. Long story short, don't try to hit your vape on a plane, guys.
why? What happened?
Flight will not
You
go.
cannot just skip to the end of that story. Back up.
No, I can't. No.
You have to.
No,
Come on,
I
you've got to
can't.
tell us.
No, I don't have permission, and I don't want. No, She knows who she is, and I love
they
you so
stop the
much.
plane?
Not archery. It's not archery.
Did they stop the plane?
Huh?
Did they stop the plane?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're not
Yeah.
allowed to vape on a plane.
Look,
It was just a little toot. She was
I
trying to
can
take a
totally
little.
relate. I get my little toots in where I can.
Well,
Not
they caught her getting a little toot, and they weren't happy.
the other day, whenever we went,
They delayed the flight 40 minutes. I know.
Whenever we went to that place where they have a bar, but it's like an arcade inside. You can't smoke inside. But I was like, people were hitting like their little jewels, like when nobody was looking. So I was like, I'll hit my vape real quick. Fucking huge cloud. I was like, damn.
Yeah, mine's like a choo-choo train. I can't take a toot.
They didn't say anything though. I just didn't hit it anymore because it was huge. I just went outside and do it.
Don't
But why
do
did
it
they
in
stop
the plane.
vaping inside? Because I mean that vape smoke.
What about it?
Why did they stop people vaping inside? Because I mean,
Where?
I don't think they do or can. I just think that like if they
people don't risk it.
Yeah, just people don't do it as much. Probably in bigger cities, they probably do vape indoors because I don't see why there should be a reason that you can't. But here they don't.
Because, well, here where I live or whatever, it's like they just maybe they're not. They don't. It's still smoke. They still see it as smoke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
the steam out of a kettle also they would ban.
Right, exactly. That's how I've tried to explain it. Like my dad, I don't hide it from him, but sometimes I feel like I need to because he doesn't look at it. He looks at it like I'm smoking a cigarette, and he's always been like, don't smoke cigarettes, which I did apparently. But yeah.
But the smoke from vape,
Maybe it's all these
almost like steam.
But okay, you said vape is a tobacco product, so would it be secondhand smoke
or secondhand vape?
Right?
But it's like
is it bad to vape with your children in the car? I do it.
Artria says sale of vaporizer products have been banned in San Francisco and Livermore.
Yeah, I heard
you learn to mix people.
That's crazy.
No, that's just going overboard.
Oh, and not to bring up Disney. When we went to Disney. I know, but it's so hard to hate it when you love so much of other stuff.
That's the whole point.
But
I
when
don't like
we went
anything
to
of Disney.
Disney
I love
World.
Disney World too.
Oh, it's so great. But we went in December-ish, and so but they everything is so modernized. So you have an app on your phone with a map of everything, and so I would find the smoking areas because I tried to hit toot toot on my vape, and a cast member quickly told me to put it away and had to watch me put it away. So I would look. Yeah, it was ridiculous. So I would look for the designated smoking areas, and the way they have them in the park, it's like you've got to cross all the way to the other side of the park, or the other way. It's be a little more common. I felt very outcasted. Just saying,
But
Disney.
they don't
Come on,
outcast,
Disney. Step up your game. Walt was a smoker.
they don't outcast drinks on aeroplanes. And I tell you something, I've had some horrific experience with drunk passengers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. No.
Yep.
They'll get kicked off real quick.
It doesn't matter.
Great.
Why are they allowed?
Low O's.
Why are they allowing them to have the drink on the plane?
I was surprised.
But you can't smoke a vape thing on the plane. Now, mind you, you cloud it all up, it will steam up.
Well, what if herb is legal? Could you drink it on the plane? They do make it in a drink. So
Why not?
would that? I don't know. I don't know. I'll try it sometime. No.
I don't think so. Unless it's federally legal, because then
Right. Like, what if you're?
the state?
Yeah. I don't
But if
know.
it's
Maybe
federally
not in a plane.
legal, I think there should be no problem with it.
Right.
But if it's medically needed, they can't stop it.
Medical, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm talking like if you have a drink on a plane, which is in some states the same thing as having
If
this.
it's federally legal, they'll start selling it on a plane. I'm sure of it.
They would
It'd be
make a
crazy not to.
killing.
Yeah, they'd be crazy not to.
We've got CBD coffee pods here.
Coffee pods, huh?
Yeah.
We don't have that, I don't think.
You
Not
know
coffee
the coffee pods that you put into the pod machine.
Yeah, I've never seen a
Okay.
CBD one.
Now the
no.
coffee inside there is got CBD something or other in it. I haven't tried it. You can only buy them online from the coffee
It's an
dealer here.
interesting mix there.
Oh, yeah. Kimberly said Ask Canadians is federally legal there. I'm so surprised it's not here. I think it's just hasn't gotten to where they can get it completely manufactured everywhere. As soon as it does, I think it will be.
I think we got to kick some of these old school people out.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Here, it's been up for like to be
Beto 2020
for like forever now for medical use, and the only thing they'll do is decriminalize. They won't approve.
Here in South Africa, last year they passed a law that you can have marijuana in your house as long as it's only for your personal use. You can even like have
for your personal.
Yeah, you can have a bush. We in African language we call it mbanji. Okay, so
you call it what?
Bush.
Mbanji.
Say it again.
Mbanji.
Okay.
Like the word bungee, to jump. You just
bungee.
Yeah. Mbanji.
That's what they call.
You can have a bush in your yard.
A bungee bush.
Yeah, you can have a bungee bush in your yard. I thought, yeah, lovely. I have an bungee bush in my yard. Okay, I'll have everybody climbing over the yard to pinch it. No, get it. I mean, just 2 houses down from me, there's a beautiful, I mean, it's like a mansion. Okay. And the guys are growing it and selling it.
Oh my gosh. I'm here.
Oh, polyester jumpers.
Oh my God.
Polyester jumpers just jumped on in.
Sorry.
Hey.
Hi, everybody. I can't see chat. Hi, everybody.
can't
Hi,
either.
everyone. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Polly.
How are you?
Hi. I'm all right. So I'm going to put this out here first and foremost. If it's okay if I say this, is it okay if I do my polyester jumpsuit tour.
Let it out, girl.
My polyester poop shoot dump suit extravaganza tour.
Let it out.
Great.
Okay, first and foremost, polyester jumpers actually was a joke about. We said that Diane in our main chat. It wasn't. It was. Okay, we thought that polyester jumpers.
Sorry, my thing is
No,
on.
no, no.
Oopsie.
We thought Diane was this disco diva, like back in the day. Like she had her jumpsuits and her high heels, and we just obviously she's too young for that. But we're just saying. I was like, oh, to be funny, I had that as my screen name, and then I didn't realize that the 90 days I was literally stuck with that name. So yes, the name was polyester jumpsuit, and that's why I've always said, well, there's a story behind it. I mean, I have always said that. Well, there's a story behind this. So disclaimer, yes, the name was Diane. Also, I did have one. Sorry, Mandy. One of them was Mandy's loud ass cat. That was one of my names too. Not kidding. Okay. So I'm disclaimer. Yes. So I was, and when people would type my name in, it would be like Mandy's and people are like, Mandy's loud ass cat. Yeah. So
I think I saw you.
I will
somewhere.
do stupid. Yeah, I will do stupid shit like that. So yes. Now, can I be mean spirited at times? Absolutely. I need to publicly apologize to Tilly May. Have I? And Stephanie, you brought this up actually. I need to apologize, yes, to the community as a whole. I have, in party with agreeing at the time, I was thinking that these are my friends and I'm sticking up for them. And I realize now there's a danger to that. Even over here too, there's a danger in jumping on the bandwagon and not finding out, for example, how other people act or how other people are. They're probably flipping their shit over there. I don't like this mean spiritedness. I never was comfortable with it. And I remember the first time I said to Laura, Stephanie, I never followed you before. I didn't hear a whole lot of it. Was just right when the drama community was coming in. And I had found Diane. And I said in main chat, I said, wow,
real quick. Were you and Laura's before the Molly Golightly stuff?
I thought I became a Patreon earlier. I've gone back. I actually didn't come up Patreon until like April, because of, why I became a Patreon? Because of the whole pink thing. That's why I became a Patreon, because it was the whole fallout.
When did you start following her channel? I'm just curious. I'm sorry, I'm being nosy.
Laura's channel? No, yeah. It's fine. Laura's channel. Well, Laura, I had just started my recovery. And that's, everybody knows about that, my recovery story. And I came to YouTube to actually learn about getting healthy, being in recovery.
I don't know about it, but I don't want you to have to say it on the live.
Oh, no. But no, I'm just saying, but yeah. I'm not going to go into a whole much detail, but Laura has actually publicly said it. And Laura was very kind to me. No, it's fine. Laura was very kind to me. Pink just kind of was all over the place. And Laura said, hey, this, Lizzie 10, she pointed out, she was very kind. And I thought, wow, this lady is really thoughtful and she cares. And I'm going to say this, she changed when Barbie came along. I'm going to say that. Yeah.
So were you there? Were you, I was asking, because were you following
I saw little changes. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
When I was still there, or was I already gone?
No, you were on I literally just was coming in, just starting to watch when
all that shit went down.
Yes. I didn't even know about Ben really until it was all said and done with. I had heard you on one panel, and you guys was Makeup Mobster. You guys were talking about Chris Watts, I believe, and you were very excited. You were very passionate. You were very upset about something, and then I heard about some spring break, and you were gone. So that was it. And then I didn't hear about you again until you were a mole in Patreon. So then, of course, Then, of course, it was cam up.
Oh God.
But yes, I'm taking over the panel. I don't want to do this. Is that I
No,
do
no,
need
you're
to.
fine.
I need to apologize. I did say things. I did do things. I didn't
think we
do
all
mean and
did.
dirty things, but you know the truth. I'm going to call her out. The truth. I have never, not one time said anything derogatory about you. I've never, not one time, had your fucking name in my mouth. I don't appreciate you starting shit. I don't know what this bullshit is. It's like at 5 o'clock hour, something funky happens to you and you act like a fucking maniac. Do not speak about me in a derogatory way, or Stephanie T. I saw what you wrote about her. You can piss off, bitch. Get ready. All right.
Well,
That's
I'm going to tell you right now,
PSA.
the light truth doesn't come on light, and she's going to continue to do it because she's done it to me
Then
from
she
day
can.
one, just because of that I am friends with Brian. But whatever.
Well, and that's a whole nother story. So, but yeah, I mean, this whole, well, I can't be friends with you because you're friends with that person, is that the thing with sarcasm really upset me. So I saw that Ash was very, very kind. Ash, that's obviously in chat. She was so kind to sarcasm. And I really appreciated that. And I thought, you know, these are really good people that care. When Diane, you guys, Stephanie and Diane did the panel about the fundraiser, I thought these are people that are really caring about sarcasm's well-being, not how it looks, or you know, the persona or someone's name. It was, they cared about the person. And that, to me, I mean, if I weren't further along, I'm not gonna cry, if I weren't further along in my recovery, I would have relapsed after what they did to her. Because she never lied. She didn't. So it really kills me that some ugly things have been done. And the first people I know Laura had her name on the line. I get it. But I really had a problem with them trying to strong arm her into, you have to do this, you have to go on panel, and you have to say this. She's not a complainer. She's actually a very nice lady. I know she can have a mouth, but she's actually a very good lady. And that really bothered me. So, all right, I'm done. I wanted to apologize, and I'm done. So if you guys have anything to ask.
I was just going to ask how sarcasm is, because I haven't seen her lately. So I was just making sure everything's okay.
She's taking a break. She's taking a much needed mental health vacation.
Imagine.
Yeah, and that was collectively decided, you know, and she's, I think, probably on her way to being much happier away from YouTube. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. So yeah, she's not around because she's taking a much needed break. So, like I said, I cannot see chat. I'd like to, if I may, also say this. I don't understand them going apeshit over there. I really don't. Stephanie has not been live. She wasn't the first one to go live today. She did. Laura, no offense, but let's call it what it is. You're perpetuating drama. Yeah, you're perpetuating drama. That's what's happening here. And I think that's the biggest problem with people that have, is that you're not being very nice. That's the bottom line. You're just not being very nice. Why drag other people in with it?
I honestly, if she would just never, ever, ever bother me, or just leave me out of all of her bullshit, like, I would have nothing to say about her at all.
Oh, I believe that. I trust and believe that.
Tired of people like you and people that are feeling like they're put in the middle because her and I argue or whatever, are being hurt over and over. To me, it's not worth it. I'll fucking talk about the weather if I have to, over talking about that. That's hurting people.
Well, it bothers me is that you're responding to somebody saying something. So for them to say, oh, you're not getting your original content. Well, it's actually, you've gotten dragged into their content. And that if you have a desire in which to respond, you should be able to. You know, this is
platform.
Well, this is my gripe too. You can run live anytime you want. You can, you know, when I equate it to Yelp. When would restaurants. You go into a restaurant, do restaurant owners go on Yelp and talk about every customer that comes in? Oh, that fucking asshole. I didn't like them. They didn't tip well. So I'm going to talk shit about them. And I'm going to drag them. And I'm going to put their address in the Yelp review on customers. We were paying customers. You want to expand your channel. But I don't see this whole word integrity that's being thrown around. I'm not seeing a whole lot of integrity. Integrity is overlooking a wrong. Integrity is building somebody up when they don't deserve it.
Yeah.
That's how I look at integrity.
True.
But again, back to the Yelp stuff. When have you ever seen anybody? They would lose their business.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go in there and talk shit about customers. You can, but you're not going to be very successful now, are you?
Right.
So yeah, if you have a lot of people, people are quiet, a lot of, and they're going to drag me now. I find it odd that I had a background check done on me just a few days ago. That's so weird.
Yep.
I get alerts.
What?
I have alerts. I get alerts. And I'm not saying I had a background email check that said, "Oh, someone has done a background check on you."
I didn't know you could get alerts for that.
Yeah, I'm signed up.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a couple things you can sign up for that. And it could just be, hey, could be a creditor. I'm not saying, but because we're in this paranoid state of, oh my God, is someone going to try? Am I talking to the other side? And they see me, Stephanie, I had no idea what you were talking about on that live when you said, oh yeah, Liz, they said, why is she talking to Stephanie Brown? I thought, I did not know that message existed. I didn't see it until today. So I found that if I want to talk to Stephanie, I'm going to talk to you. And it was actually because of sarcasm, because you had done that live, amongst other things. So
Right. And
you were
sucks.
kind to her.
She should have enough trust in her friends to be able to talk to people that might not think the best of her in the world, but to trust that they're not going to talk shit about her, You can talk to somebody that doesn't like your friend and be okay with both people.
Absolutely. Well, you think you should be able to do that, right? I mean,
Right.
you think. I have never, not in my entire life, not even when I was in grade school, have experienced anything like this. This is probably the ugliest type of human behavior I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I would actually I don't want my friends, I want them to be friends with other people. Even if it's my enemy, because if one day I could be their friend, I don't want to stay enemies with people the rest of my life. That's not healthy for me. They could add value to my life. They could do something positive for me. So I don't understand this constant questioning. And it's a person in particular. This is my philosophy. If someone is constantly in your ear telling you negative shit about someone, that's the person you got to watch the most.
Yep.
If someone's constantly running back to you all the time, spinning, did you see what so-and-so did? Did you see what they did? Yep. They don't want any attention on them of what the shady shit they're doing. They want to get you so distracted and looking at other people so you're not looking at them. And there's one person in particular over there that's doing that. And I think that person's running the show. That's who I think is running the show. Yep. They should change the name over there.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, but
that's scary.
If you're creative and you've got somebody doing that to you, you've got to be pretty insecure to actually listen to it.
Pretty insecure and pretty sometimes I just think there's bad apples. That's just how and I'm not going to use
mean-spirited.
Yes. I don't know what's happened to that person for them to be so unhappy. But they're pretty unhappy, in my opinion.
If somebody's doing that to you 24/7 and all they're bringing to you is negativity, they don't care about you. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about your happiness. They don't want the best for you. They want but bad things for you.
Exactly. I absolutely agree. And that's why I just got to a point, I think, along with some other people that, you cock your head and you start thinking like, well, let's use Stephanie for an example. Or I'll even say, let's do Ash. I apologized to Ash in a chat. I said, I just want to apologize to you for anything I've ever said. And I was told not to apologize to her in chat. Like the comment was right after. I was told not to apologize. I'm an adult. Why are you telling me not to apologize? I have said some things. Why is that not okay for me to apologize to her? And then you're looked at as suspect because you're apologizing?
Right.
What?
Yep.
That's not normal.
Nope.
Okay.
Is it like do they naturally just assume people are out to get them?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And it's the
And
side thing. It's the we're always on the opposite side and we're always a threat. And like, you know, as easy as it was for Ash to be like, yeah, whatever, me and you are cool. That's how easy it is to get along with Ash.
yes.
That could be the possibility for anybody else involved in
Yes.
this situation, you know? It's just not,
Absolutely.
it's never going to be facilitated to happen.
Well, and then it's met with, and I'm not saying anyone specific said this over there, but the kind of the field, the vibe is you're gonna get burned. They burn everyone else. You're gonna be sorry. Just you wait and see. You're gonna be sorry. You're gonna get burned. You got to watch your back. And I thought, well, I don't have anything else to go upon. I actually haven't seen or heard anyone being burned by Ash.
Right.
There's only a handful of people that I've heard in this community that have gotten burned by a few particular people, but they've even called themselves out. So I'll leave it at that for right now because that's a different story. But you know, I thought you were so fair, Stephanie. And I remember going in chat and saying, wow, Stephanie, and this was back in April. Stephanie is very, very fair. I think we should kind of listen to what she has to say. And I'm going to speak about my experiences in Patreon. I'm not going to out anybody. I hope not to, because I do value their privacy. But it was other people in main chat too were like, yeah, did you see how you were sticking up for Red Lotus?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Red Lotus has gotten a bad rap too.
I
You're
like
sticking up for her.
I could name a few.
Yeah.
She means well. She's always been nothing but sweet to me. She's been painted to be somebody that I don't think she is. She's a kind girl. She's always been very kind and very nice to me. So I can't tell or say that she's done anything negative, but she was looked at as a fake or a phony. I didn't experience that. So you had stuck up for her. And again, Mandy was at the crux of that. You defended Red Lotus, which poor Red Lotus, she was beside herself. And I thought, this is a really good girl. This Red Lotus is one of our Patreons. We should all be banding together and making this, public front. And if anybody speaks against her, we should be all sticking up for her. I never saw that, not one time. Never. And Stephanie, with you, I saw that you would, like Remy, you went live, you stuck up for her. You went live for, I'm going to use your name, Hello Starlight. You stick up for people. You give them a platform, people that you care about, you stick up for them. I just am not seeing that kind of unity that I once thought I was a part of.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I joined up for a band of women that were going to stick together through thick and thin, not call funeral homes to double check to see if someone's mother passed or not. And that's when I almost left Patreon the first time. That was the first time I almost left.
That was awesome.
So, and I care about Stephanie T very much, but she has her story to tell, and that's going to be on Tuesday. But it was it's all these back alley, back door, secret meetings. And I remember saying in chat one time, oh, are the mods? I call, mods and wrenches. I'm like, oh, where are the mods? Are they in their secret message room? And we knew they had a secret. Of course, mods are going to have secret chats. I figured they would, but you could always tell when the main chat got silent because the wrenches left.
Right.
So I knew that stuff was going on. I just didn't know exactly what was going on. And some not so nice stuff was going on. Of course, I got screenshots that they called me a bitch, and I cry victim 24/7. I deserved
That's
for
our
Ben
go-to, man.
to, yeah, I deserved for Ben to attack me.
Shut up.
Yeah, I asked for it. And I will say this, and I've been thinking about this more and more, and I am just monopolizing the platform. But I wished now, if we could go back in time, that when hello Starlight Marianne, when you MT, what do you prefer being called?
Marianne's fine. No,
okay, so
yeah.
Marianne.
Yeah.
I know you as Marianne, but I thought, well, you changed your name, so I don't
I
want
had to because
be
of Laura.
disrespectful. All right, so looking back and seeing that, I wished the women, the community, would have nipped this in the bud back when he was just starting to kick off harassment.
But y'all got it differently than I did because he wasn't going live like that. And it was more
I guess
messages and messages, and I don't know.
Well, that apparently let's call it this as well, is that she said, right? He used to never do this. This is different.
It's a pattern.
He didn't act like this before. My concern about psychology, and I had a big problem with the whole psychology talk, is that not even psychiatrists and psychologists, they don't race to label anybody. They don't race to say, no, this is how you handle a person. I don't understand any of that as far as coddling. If he is bringing on these episodes due to some sort of mind-altering drug, illegal.
He wasn't flipping shit like that. Like, he flipped shit. Y'all saw him flip shit on me, basically, because y'all were there for it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That was my punishment, and Stephanie's and Archeria's, and that was our punishment for blocking him and putting our foot down.
But I wish that what she could have said, put the beef down, put it aside and say, this is a good opportunity to squash this beef with the community. I am going to lay down my sword and say, Marianne, what can I help you with? I've dealt with him before. How can we together make this stop? It would have been so much easier this way. And then would you have been open to that? Like, you know what? Let's try and make peace. No. See, I honestly, I don't know. That's another reason too. I don't know what's happened between y'all. That's why I have no idea what exactly, how this guy has gotten so far between the two of you.
I disagreed with her. It was not over a wrench. Sorry to rehash for everyone that already knows. It was not over a wrench. It was when MGL went in her chat and I was anti-MGL, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Laura? What the fuck are you doing? I was calling her out, and she got real pissed about that. And I never went back in there. And then I went to the beach, started going live, and then everything went to hell. And it was just hell after that. So, I don't know. That's really, that's...
And then nothing...
I mean, what did she do to me? Oh, God.
Well, you little slick gal getting into the Patreon, and then the whole the live streaming where
you have to understand. I remember the cops called on me though. I never did anything with that. Stephanie knows that. I've never done any. I've never shown you any. I've never done anything with that.
It's always. I remember sitting there thinking, "This is crazy." People getting cops called on them, and then sometimes. Okay, I will say this: hysteria. This is one of the biggest things about Patreon. Hysteria starts to build in the Patreon chats. Someone will come in and dump, and I've been guilty of it too. Someone will come in and say, did you see or hear what so-and-so did? And everyone is, no, what? And then you go running to that person's live or their video, And then all of a sudden it's, can you believe? So this explosion of gas, like it's like someone throws, you know, a bomb in there and everyone starts wigging out. Oh my gosh, did you hear what they said about Laura? Oh my God, we have to go and we have to band together. So what happens is a hysteria starts to build. No one says, hey, let's slow down a minute. Let's find out everything before we go and react. Maybe there's two sides. Maybe we should talk this out. That doesn't happen ever. And I think that a lot of times that's what happens.
From my personal experience, I can just speak for me, but it's been like this not wanting to concede thing. Like even when, like, I don't care. I don't want to win any. Like, what the fuck?
It's
you know what I mean?
Totally,
like,
I'm winning no matter what.
Right, and it's silly to me, and there's no like common ground to be had because it would be like a conceding of sorts, you know. So that's why there's never any progress made because she's really strong-headed and.
Well, that's why I'm saying even with Marianne, even though if maybe Marianne didn't forgive her, just to be the bigger person to say, you know, I'm extending an olive branch. If you need my services, I am here. If you need help, I will do what I can and just stop it. Just stop it. Yeah, just to say, look, you can be mad at me, but I am going, because you're being harassed, because you're being attacked, I'm going to leave you be. I am sorry that. How about an apology?
Did that for
I'm
a while,
sorry,
and
but you know, I'm saying her. I'm saying her. Like, she's been around. You're just starting out. She's been around. She's has more life experience. You know, you're a younger mom. To say, boy, if I were a younger mom in her position, how would I feel? You know, oh, I'm going to lay down my sword. And I'm looking at retrospect. At the time, sure, I was talking shit too, and I was wrong for that. I was. I don't think you, as you being a young mom, that's not. I would hate.
What do you?
For
How old do you
myself.
think I am?
Well, I'm not. You're probably what, in your 30s.
I'm 36.
Okay, so there you are.
Okay,
I mean,
just making sure because
you're no. I mean, you're a younger mom.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't want any mom, whether they were in their 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s, or even a grandma, to have to have that happen. Not only to, you're struggling to keep your life together as a single mom, even though you have family. I have family helping me too. But then to have a man, I mean, he's still doing shit right now. He is. I mean, he's still talking shit. That's in a YouTube community, and I think you've been handling it lately pretty well. I think you're funny. You're a funny girl. I know the video. People were like, "How could you be so mean?" But your editing is pretty funny. It is funny. I didn't want to laugh at some stuff, but it was funny. I'm sorry. It was.
And people are welcome to make videos of me. Go for it. I mean,
I think if people did take things a lot less serious,
yes,
it would not be.
Yes,
it is, because it's not that. It's just words on YouTube. That's it. Working your blood pressure up and getting that legitimately angry and it's just not good for anybody. You're not hurting the other person, you know, like you're hurting yourself.
No, like the last 10 minutes, it was awkward and weird. Like, she would probably admit it too, like, oh, fuck, this really has went south quick. Like, what the hell? And that was really probably maybe no fault of her own even, you know?
Right.
It was just a weird situation. It just a weird situation happened, you know? And fuck, it happens. Oh, you know, but everybody is so paranoid and so not wanting to have, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. That's all I want to do. I want to have a good time. I want to joke around with people. Yep. But no, there has to be other sides. And now it's,
I want to laugh.
To new besties. New bestie? What? New besties? I just want to have fun.
Everybody could go wherever they want, and it didn't have to be the animosity. I don't like the animosity personally at all.
Why does it have to get so vicious? I don't get that. Like, downright dirty. And then they'll say, well, you threw the first. I was in here. I did not see you, Stephanie. I don't think I've ever heard you, to be quite honest, to get real vicious. I don't think I've ever have. And I'm saying that objectively. I have never heard Stephanie, in my opinion. I think maybe one time you got really, really dirty and nasty about something, and it had nothing to do with any of us. in the
I
community.
don't get angry over YouTube. And if I do, I try to take a day and not go live that day because I don't like to emotionally react to things.
No, you're passionate about what you believe in.
Yeah, like when I talk, it probably sounds like I'm
No, you don't sound
upset
aggressive.
more than I am, but I don't let it get me angry or upset. You know what I mean? It's not for what.
No,
You
and
get
then
more
for
frustrated. I've
well,
noticed with you, Stephanie, it's more frustration than
Frustration would be a great
and
than
word.
anger.
frustration and questioning, like, what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on? Like, really? Like,
Yeah.
how did it turn into this? How did it turn into shit so fast? You know, and the constant, and I will say this too, the constant going and running live, unless you have a channel, you have no recourse. I'll say she,
Uh-huh.
Laura and I've never not one time saw Laura go into main chat and say, we need to go and attack this person. I will stand by that. And I have said that a million times. She's never went in there and said, you guys need to go and trash this person under my orders. She never did anything like that in main chat. Never, not one time. So, and she was there for me at the beginning. Will say that. And she wanted to try with some stuff, but I did have the problem with the Stephanie T and sarcasm. I did. So with that being said, like she going live to assassinate people
Mhm.
each, sometimes twice a day, right? 3 times a day, sometimes even. How does a sub have any recourse? None. We don't.
Nope.
But
So
polyester, she doesn't need to actually say to somebody, go and attack such and such. What she does with her lives is she builds people up into such a
it's a frenzy and hysteria.
Yep.
okay,
Yeah.
that they go and they do these things because of what she has built them up into.
Yes. Dispatch them. Yes. I
Yes.
agree.
And
I agree.
it almost seems like from what she says, these are from what she's. It's like I talk to my Patreons first. Like, does she get? It's almost like does she get all hyped up and then go live?
I have never experienced that. I think it's in those private groups, honestly. I do.
Yeah.
And there's more
Because
private groups.
Monkey chat or
Yeah.
whatever.
I
Hotel
Hotel
California.
California, whatever it's called now.
I was not part when Clary told me about those, I was like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I said, Clary's like, yeah, you even said one time in chat. I was like, I knew it. How could you? And I said, you all trying to play off like I didn't know. And then I think I like messaged a couple other people. I'm like, I guarantee they're talking shit and plotting right now. And, here we thought it was like a ha ha funny. And no, it's not ha ha funny. It's like fucking police calls. I'm not saying that's what happened.
Yeah.
But that's what I saw happen. I was like, oh my God, holy shit. Who's next? Like, yeah, this sucks.
Next.
Yeah, no, like, who's on the list? And they did.
Is there a list? They're
There's-
freaking us out here.
Well,
I
I'm
hope there's
telling
not a list.
I saw a screenshot and it said 2 people were having a conversation, and yeah, that could be possible that conversations were chopped up, but it was like, yeah, they're on my I'm not sure of them list or some, I don't know, something. I was like, oh my God, they're gonna kill us.
There go these
Oh my
screenshots
God.
again. Oh my
I know. I'm
Here's
like,
an alert.
oh my
Like if you're
God.
like
Somebody
trying to
mentioned a
really,
cunt
really,
list.
really, really trust somebody, put everybody on your I'm not sure list from the internet. Follow them under there. Like
I was kind of surprised when I heard, yeah, I record everybody on the phone. I was like, wait, what? Wait, what?
saying she's just
Okay.
playing your phone call.
I was a new Patreon, like not even a month in, and I had 2 really weird things happen to me. So God bless. I'm gonna have, and I'm not saying anything bad about them. So poor Red Lotus and Kim Lowry.
You're gonna have
they
a
were
live
still,
made about you tomorrow, just so you know.
I know, probably. I'm just
tomorrow.
It may be later
yeah,
tonight.
now,
You never know.
night. I know, Laura. I didn't say anything bad yet. No, I'm joking. But it was
Her head.
And everything you said is going to come up, polyester. There will be screenshots of every word.
Yeah,
the
yeah, watch
truth.
the chat.
Vlogs did get recorded and it was played live. Like,
Yes,
I just don't.
I couldn't believe
I
that.
couldn't do that to someone, especially. It's for what? To play it to your YouTube channel?
To prove that they're cool.
For-
To prove
Yeah.
to show up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why the need for all this stinking proof, man? Like,
prove
Why?
that he's a good
Well, yeah, right. Yeah.
it looks more suspect than anything. Not that particular situation, but in other ones, it's like they are quick to jump the gun before anybody, really. Like
Right, so-
tonight, for instance. I mean, like,
Kim said, "Hello, I'm here." She's ready. First,
Kim who? Kim who?
Lowry.
Kim
Okay, Kim.
Lowry.
Hi, Kim.
Thank you first
Kim,
and last.
Kim Lowry, I'm just going to tell you about what you said to me the first time we talked on the phone. So Red Lotus, God bless her. So she's like, hey, got time to talk. And it was a super, like, really lighthearted, fun conversation. But the first minute of our conversation, she said, I just got to ask you, you're not going to record me, are you? And I was like, what? Like, what? I said, no, I'm not going to record you. I said, what? Why does that happen? And she said, well, and she's kind of like ducking it a little bit. And she didn't say anything bad. She didn't say anything negative. So then poor Kim Lowry, I get the, message and it says, please don't believe anything badly about me. And that broke my heart because I thought, what is she talking about? Please don't believe anything badly about me. So we actually talked for a little bit and she said to me, please tell me you're not going to record this conversation. So I thought, what the hell is going on? That before you talk to someone that you're friendly with, you have to say, you're not going to record me, are you? So that's when I knew. I thought, what's going on here? Like, what is happening here that phone conversations are being recorded, and why? Why is that necessary? What happened for that to be recorded? I would like to know why the recording came into play. Why? That's
when?
I mean, yeah, when and why? Why was that a thing?
Wait, what? Who?
What, when she
Which
started
one?
recording people for the first time?
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
where
It's
did
super
that
odd to me.
start?
Why did she play the phone calls for her Patreons? Like, why?
I'm
What
John.
else is she gonna offer, Marianne? You tell me.
Huh?
What else is she gonna offer?
Oh, I don't know.
They're paying to be.
I didn't think about that.
That's a perk.
Yeah, to listen
You know,
to.
these
That's
lives,
tier, that's the $20 tier.
Oh, okay. I was only at the 15, so.
these people must be exhausted. I mean, they are so busy recording and screenshotting and investigating.
What do
And
you
my
use? Like, I mean,
work.
you can't record that on your phone,
Oh,
I would think,
yeah.
because you're going to take up storage.
Hey, I got caught up and I was like, what
I just want
screenshots
to
you
tell you
need?
something really funny. I used that recording thing threat, okay, on a scammer that called me on my landline. And I thought, I'm sure this guy's a scammer. So I said, you do know that I'm recording your conversation and I'm going to play it back to the company that you're supposed to be representing. Okay. I mean, I wasn't recording anything, but I thought, hey, everybody else uses it on YouTube. Let me try it. The guy went ballistic. I knew straight away that he was a scammer. So, yeah,
Show that
recording
asshole.
Yeah, they call me every day, like 10 times a day. I don't even answer the phone half the time.
If I don't know who you are, I'm
Yes.
not answering. I'm
Oh,
not
no, I
answering.
don't
Not
They're like,
happening.
double on a landline. Yeah.
student loans, or we need to offer you like bills to pay your student loans or some shit. I'm like, I don't have student loans. Like, leave me alone.
Right? Yeah.
You got the wrong
If it's
person.
important, you can leave a voicemail.
Exactly.
And I won't even listen to that. So, I mean,
I had Microsoft called me from Pakistan to let me know that there was a virus on my computer, and if I installed this program, they would come in and they would take the virus off. So I said, well, I don't have a computer and I don't have a laptop and I don't have a tablet, so I don't know where you got that story from. And
But
I almost fell for that one.
yeah, they get people that don't know any better and they get
Yeah.
money.
And I'm always warning people, be careful. When these people phone up, this is what's going to happen. They're just talking a lot of rubbish. And 2 days later, somebody that you warned falls for it. Oh, I just give up. I really do.
Yes. Older
But I
people.
Sally's
appreciate
joining Patreon tomorrow.
who's
What was that?
Patreon. I'm not going anywhere
She's
near
very
Patreon.
interested in joining.
Who's
Me?
interested in
I'm
joining?
joking. I'm just
Oh.
playing. I'm playing.
I'm like, who
Me
is?
join
What?
Patreon. No,
Yeah.
Who's going to be the honorary for the month?
No, there were.
What's happening?
Yeah, that whole mole situation. There were never sneaking moles in there. Okay.
The only thing I've
Me.
ever seen for Patreon personally is what the person sent me in the last week.
Mhm.
That's it. That's the only thing except for the link that somebody, I still don't even know who uploaded it to YouTube.
Oh yeah, that link. Yeah. And
That's
I
the
was not. I was only.
only thing I've ever seen from her Patreon
I
ever.
want
Still
you
to
to
date.
know, Mrs. Jumpers,
Oh no!
that
Yeah, yes.
I was
Mrs.
only
Diane Jumpers.
Diane's Jumpers.
Wait,
This is Diane, Mandy's loud cat and
do
Jumpers.
you,
Yes.
do you,
wait.
do you
I
see
want to
the
correct the
Lord
record
said,
real quick.
decked out
Okay.
with diamonds?
Mandy
By
did send a
Well-
few whenever that other lady left. Mandy Lynn. She sent Mandy a few screenshots, so I did see those too. That's it. Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Who's Mandy Lynn?
She
Somebody
was
that
actually, I barely, she practiced, by the time I was there, maybe for a month, she had already left. It was really quick. And I was like, ooh, what the hell happened? What? And Mother's Day, I was like, what? There's a mole? And I remember I'm like, oh my God, nothing's private. I shared pictures of my kids. Blah, blah,
Oh
blah. I
yeah,
was like,
you were
yeah.
pissed when I got
Oh,
kicked
yeah.
out.
Yeah, I was like, I will
I know.
come
I was
for
like,
you.
I remember her. I
Well,
thought she was gonna come out with a
she's a psycho.
pitchfork. She was so mad.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why.
And I didn't
was
even
like,
know that I was in a Facebook thing, which I can't access, by the way. So it's not like I was going to do
well,
anything
at
with it
that time,
anyways. But
we were talking a lot of shit, and it was about
Mhm.
Mandy. It was about, I think a lot of it at the time was about Mandy.
Yeah, it was.
Um,
But I didn't
and
see all that till after the fact, by the way.
and I was like, man, why did freaking Marianne? She blocked me. What the heck? Why did she block? Now I know why you blocked me.
No, that wasn't why. Oh, probably from, yeah, it could have been. But you were, no, you're talking shit in the chats too. Come on now.
But I was like, oh my gosh. But then we were, and it was funny. She was seeing us comment in real time. Yeah, my eyes. I was like, holy fuck, she sees what we're talking about. She sees us talking about her right now. She's in freaking chat. She's in our chat right now. She sees me talking about how her eyes are freaking pinned. Oh my god.
She wasn't.
I'm like,
though.
she's gonna kill me.
She wasn't.
She's gonna kill me. I'm like, oh my
Sandra
god.
Dora's me.
Well, wait. Now, okay.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that person has like 10 accounts. Holy
10?
shit.
And
there's more.
Listen, that's another thing that I don't understand with Laura's paranoia, because that account, I've said it 3 times and I'm going to say it again. Mandy told me herself that account, Harry Cooter Dix, was made in the beginning to troll Laura, to get close to Laura, because Mandy thinks that Honey Boner somehow made Laura call the cops on her. Okay? So yet she's okay with that person now coming in her chat. But she wants to be paranoid about normal, real people. Yeah.
That's a whole nother mess. Like, that's a whole nother level. Like,
that
what
boggles
the
my
fuck
mind.
is happening?
That's a true story that I just said. But I didn't record the
Oh,
conversation.
I know.
Believe me or not, I don't record conversations. It happens.
She told me that Sandra was in Patreon, but I didn't ask as who or any details really.
Well, that's why when she did the whole drum roll, please, Red Lotus has 10 accounts. I was like, well, doesn't everybody have like sock accounts?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Like, okay, you know.
Like,
and
let's use them to troll Analyzer and your point.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, this poor girl, like and Red Lotus, God bless her. Like, she really she tries her hardest to get along with everybody. Yep. She really does. And she
Same
has
with
been
Tiffany Marie.
I just saw somebody else. Oh, it was The Truth. Wasn't The Truth trying to give her a hard time about Stephanie T going on Diane's. Stephanie T has never, not one time, dragged. She hasn't left nasty remarks. She hasn't left nasty comments. And then all of a sudden we have everyone like, oh, Stephanie T, she's a rat. She's a traitor. Stephanie T is a very nice lady, classy lady. Has nothing to do with that. She doesn't have screenshots of regular everyday people in Patreon. She is talking about an experience she had, to what she went through. But no, why was she painted into being a rat or a bitch? What did she say about her in the live? Hey,
what she's gonna say.
she said, hey, bitch, I'm coming for you. She said, hey, Stephanie T, bring it, bitch, I'm coming for you. Or, what? Bring it, bitch? Was that what she said? Is that how she said it?
Probably.
I can't see her.
That sounds like her lingo.
But it's like here.
I would believe she said it for sure.
Here she got blamed for trolling, and Stephanie was on the phone that night for like 5 hours because she and I had talked too. So it's like, whoa, she got blamed, and here
they blame everybody for being. Oh well, that's probably this person. Yeah, I guess we all do it to some extent.
I know, but do you go live every time and blame someone?
Oh no,
right,
never.
Right.
How do you troll a person? I don't even know how to troll a person. How's that for a deal? I got one account and I got a political account. That's it.
I usually just, if I am quote unquote trolling, I do it under my account. Unless I'm going to say
something, it's under my account and finished. So
yeah.
I'm too lazy to do all the rest. I can't.
All right.
It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work.
I can't be bothered. Like,
I'd forget.
Guys, how
I
much
really would.
bothered.
I mean, already on the people that I'm into the paranormal people, okay? And I've already posted a comment on one paranormal channel that was meant for another paranormal channel. Now, can you imagine if I was a troll and I had hundreds of accounts? I wouldn't know where I was.
I would totally be the same way. Yeah.
Forget passwords.
Yeah.
There's get passwords mixed up.
Barely keep up with me.
I'd be the multiple personality on YouTube because
there's already one of those.
You need different emails and all that. It's a lot of work. A lot of work.
And you can only use your phone number so many times to get that code.
They sent you a code. No, bitch, you're done. Too many. You're done. No more for that. No more. Hello, Starlight. You silly little crazy.
That's all I do. Yes, I'm a princess.
Get your crown.
It's Hello Kitty now. Okay.
Okay. Where did Hello Kitty come from?
Wogs couldn't get my name right yesterday. He was a little inebriated. And he kept saying Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty.
I was like,
it was just funny. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. In a good way, not I'm laughing at you way, like I'm laughing with you.
He said that she seems like a Hello Kitty. So he's going to call her Hello Kitty. That's what he said. He said she seems like a Hello Kitty.
Let's go back to this too. I mean, before everything got blown out of proportion.
No, I wasn't a webcam girl.
No, but I really wasn't. And I never had phone sex either. Like, I don't know where the hell that came.
People.
Yeah. Throw cocaine at you when you walk down the road.
Like, that's when the cat called me Nicole Kessinger one time. Fucking bitch. Sorry.
That NK, that dirty whore.
She is a dirty skank, and I don't like people like that. Don't call me NK. That's offensive.
That is actually that would be. I'd be like,
I was offended. It was in front of like 500 people too.
I'd be like, guess what? I'm going to be making about 50 videos about you, bitch. Game on. I'm plotting. I got my
slowly but surely.
I got my spiral. I got my screenshots. It's color coded, motherfucker. Game on.
And you're recording.
Yeah, I got my recordings.
Blues Clues.
Stickers. Get ready. I'm coming for you.
I'm Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, what were you gonna say? What were you gonna
Okay, so the beginning. Stephanie was saying, hey, I'm happy that they want, if this is what they're doing, I'm happy for them. How did it go from that to all of a sudden if they want an all-out war, what is this, like the freaking Walking Dead? If you want all-out war, we're gonna have it.
Yeah, I can't answer that question. All I can say, the only thing I can come up with, maybe it's me being biased,
Because you
but
call her
is
on her
that
bullshit. Sorry.
her numbers are. She has to have something to talk about, because I'm literally saying I don't want to fight. I don't want to keep this shit going. I don't want to make people that left hers have to fucking hear about her every time they come in my chat. And she's just like, war! You're asking for a war, motherfucker. You're gonna get it. I'm like, what? Are we talking about the same lies?
You're done.
No.
She
You're
must come to Africa.
done.
They love wars in Africa. They
Look,
always
I'm
start
too old
wars.
and tired for war. Like, I quit.
Well, I mean, your comment couldn't have been more, as far as, I don't want for Wogs to feel badly. Like, I don't think that was put on whatsoever. But I guarantee the motives were questioned. Like, no, she has something up her sleeve. There's the problem. That even people, when they're being sincere and genuine, they think it's bullshit. Nope, you're shady. Nope, and that's the problem.
Yeah, I don't feel like he should even be talked about in the drama sphere. He's not part of it.
He doesn't make drama.
Mm-mm.
He
I
just
mean, he
wants to
doesn't
have a
go
good
around
time.
talking about other people. He does what he does. He's music, and he goes to Vinny and starts nonsense with Vinny, and Vinny starts with him. And I mean, I don't know. It's all just stupid. I mean, he makes some really fantastic songs. Have you listened to the
Oh,
lyrics?
Wogs. Yeah.
Yeah, he's talented for sure.
Yeah.
One
I
of
mean,
his
the
songs,
lyrics.
I swear to God, sounds like. Does anyone remember Twin Peaks? Like, it has a little bit of
It's
this.
been too long, but I
Twin.
know what you're talking about.
Yes, I was like, oh shit! I'm waiting for a little person to come dancing out and then dancing like in slow mo backwards, and I'm like, I'm totally fucking creeped out by
A little
I'm like,
voodoo doll or
yes.
something come out.
Does anyone remember the little creepy the small person, the midget?
Yes.
He came dancing, and then they did it backwards and reverse. It was like, like all
Ooh.
demonic and shit. It was scary.
I don't
Now I'm
remember.
gonna
horrible.
watch it. Now I'm gonna be totally creeped out because I'm creepy. Like I said to
Watch out for
Ben,
those
I'm
ice
standing.
blue eyes.
I said to Ben, yeah, right. I said to Ben, I'm standing outside your window. Like, real.
I'm flying a
was-
drone over your house right
He
now.
was harassing the fuck out of me for like 48 hours, 32 to 48 hours after it was like the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. So fine. And I had a block. So finally, poor that one girl, I don't even want to name her because she's
I
probably has
know.
peace now. She was hysterical. So I was like, that's it. I was like, I had it. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, motherfucker, leave me the fuck alone.
I
Like,
didn't
went
see how that
crazy.
stream ended. I still have not seen how it ended, but I didn't you get up there and shut it down pretty much?
No. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. It was the one time when he was going at it with Clary, and I told him that's when I jumped back up when he was saying all that stuff to Clary. Like, you were talking shit about mommy of 3. I was like, wait a minute, what? What are you talking about? Wait, what? I'm like, stop. What did she say? I'm like, well, tell me more. What? Huh? Like, give me the info. And lo and behold, here we are now. So I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I did not expect this. And then that just snowballed. So I said, if you ever speak to anyone like that again, I have to tell you, I cannot co-sign on this behavior.
But did you
I
not
have-
see it in the beginning
No.
when he first started doing it and he wouldn't shut up? He'd said the same thing every night about
But
me.
why
to
would
you?
women?
I did not see it. I honestly did not see I only heard about him a few times. I saw
That's
him
before you
comment a
started
few
watching,
times.
right? You started
Huh?
going in there after, like, a little while after Laura let him back in. Then you
Yes.
started going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whenever he was
And this,
going full on at you, Marianne, she wasn't.
I didn't see it.
By that time, my name was Skippy.
Yes. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. That you
Butch.
were.
Hello, Skippy.
You were doing all this crazy stuff, and it was like, oh my god, that
I can't imagine what he
terrible.
said. It's probably, I'm sure it's all bullshit.
No,
Because
yeah, it wasn't coming from him. It was coming from what other people heard and filtered
What?
back. So yeah, So
And where did this webcam thing come from?
I have no idea.
Oh my
No
God.
idea.
Well, I
No,
have
what
Yeah.
happens is what I seen with Marianne's situation is that, and this isn't taking any way
a 180.
him because he's grown, he knows what he's doing. But a lot of people go to him, bring him stuff, put it in his head, get him to talk about it, get him to repeat it, tell it to him in private, and egg him on, make it 10 times worse.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Use him.
But what
that's
do
why-
women see in that guy?
Huh?
You know,
What do
there's
women
a
see in that guy? I
Oh,
mean,
I
I don't
I
see
went
any
went
women
there.
that see anything in it.
I don't know. It's not that we see anything in it. It's that you feel, oh, the poor guy. Like
Mhm.
I
you feel
didn't.
pity.
I just
You
tried
feel
to be
pity.
nice to him.
I
Right.
didn't. From the minute he
But
opened
he-
his mouth, I wanted
Well,
to puke.
Well, then you're
Yeah.
the smart. Then why? Where were you when I was around? Huh?
I
Thanks.
get what you're saying.
Thanks for help.
I understand that scenario because I look at it also from the people that are using him too, you know, and I think it would be different. Maybe not, maybe I'm totally wrong, but I think it would be different if people weren't gassing him up so much and he loves that
Yes.
attention.
Irish, we're looking at you.
Yep.
Well, there were the few times, and I don't know if anyone watched some of them where I had to literally, I was like, no, where I was trying to talk them around certain conversations where I'd have to say, but no, maybe we shouldn't talk about this. And I will admit now I went crazy that time. And afterwards I was like, this is so gross. Like I went crazy on a woman I don't even know. She totally did not deserve this. I went absolutely nuts. I look like an idiot. I feel like an idiot. And now what? What now? So I made another enemy on YouTube. Great, and that wasn't a proud moment. So when Tilly would come back into his chats, I wanted actually to talk to her, and he kept blocking her. I was like, no, leave her, because I wanted to actually apologize to her in his room. Because I said a few times, I said, no, let her stay. I would like to talk to her, and he would block her because Irish gal, and I'm not going to speak about the other one, but I felt badly. I did after doing it because I thought, why am I sticking up for someone I don't even know? Because it had to deal with M's. I'm like, I don't know her. I mean, yeah, she's a nice girl, but I had to tell, why am I sticking up for people I don't know? Why am I fighting battles for people that don't pay my bills? Yes, I don't want people to be mean, but honestly, I shouldn't be picking up a sword for people I have no idea who they are in my real life. It's this stuff is getting out of control. It's just getting ridiculous.
No, you know
People
how
are
I
acting
judge
stupid.
somebody, or judge? I don't know if you call it judge, but when I see 2 or 3 or more people complaining about somebody, okay, and then you go and listen to how they say things, and if they cam up, okay, you look at the mannerisms and things like that, and then you think, but why are so many people complaining about this person?
Right.
Because there must be something wrong with them. And
Exactly.
then when I heard him speak, okay, and he cammed up for a couple of seconds, I thought, dear God, look at all these women butt kissing him and carrying on, okay? And he's a runt. Seriously, a runt.
That's
He
actually
hasn't
a
got
good
a
word.
nice personality. He doesn't speak nicely.
No.
Okay, and what, you're going to save somebody like that? My first thing that came to my mind was, if you speak to women the way you speak to them, how do you speak to your mother?
Right.
And that worried me, because I can see him being not a nice person, being violent if he doesn't get his own way. Okay.
He said,
Yeah.
well, he said the cops came. It just makes me wonder how that really went down in real life. I don't know.
Oh, come on, Minnie.
When he had them there?
I'm just saying I could see him being very, he doesn't respect authority, like.
I thought it was
He
going to be
doesn't
of either
respect
two
himself.
ways. Yeah. He was going to go violently out, or he was going to be able to bring it down. He was going to be able to pull it together. I think he has done this a few times. He knows what he's doing. I do. I think he's a lot slicker than people give him credit. I think this is a pattern he's been doing his entire life. So, and I don't fuck with crazy. That's one thing I will not do.
And you know why he treats women like that? Because women allow him to do that.
Right.
You teach somebody how to treat you. They don't just pull it out the top of their head and treat you like that.
Well, that's why I'm saying like this conditioning going on here on freaking YouTube, where again, hysteria.
Yeah.
People are teaching us literally, we are literally following certain creators. They're telling us how to behave, and people are following without questioning them, mindlessly following. What? So I'm sorry, she's going to go live. I'm saying she is a broad term. She's going to go live and say, so-and-so talks shit about me. Fuck her. Like, so-and-so called my kids a name. Oh, let's go get her. Like, nobody's saying, well, where's the proof? Can you play the clip
I've been
for
in
me?
those situations before. That's why now I try not to react to anything without seeing it with my own. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And that's why I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate that, because I thought in my real life, I'd be like, oh, okay, show me the proof. Okay. Sure.
But if
okay.
you question when you're in those toxic situations, you are looked at like you're dishonest or distrustworthy or not trustworthy or whatever. So it's hard. And I'm not like making excuses for you not, speaking up or whatever, but it's hard. It's an environment where, for instance, like if you're in a whole room, and this is a psychology thing, like if there's a whole room of people and there's smoke coming under the door and nobody gets up and looks,
right?
Nobody gets up and looks, right? But if you're there by yourself, you're going to get up and be like, why is there smoke coming out from underneath the door? But if you have tons of people that are in the same situation and nobody else is doing it, it's fucking hard to be the one that is. It is.
Right. And the last time it was with the Stephanie T situation. It was mommy of three and I got into a fight, screaming. She was screaming into the Facebook Messenger, and I was screaming back. And Stephanie T was upset. She had just found out a video had been made. Had just found out. She didn't know. So when Laura says, "Well, this was 3 months ago," Stephanie T literally found out that a video was made questioning her mother passing. So yeah, she's upset. For her, that's brand new news. That's brand new news. So of course she's going to be upset. So she like made some sort of remarks in the Facebook group, and mommy of three said something, and this is what a comment I made, and I have the screenshot. So I can't say word for word because I have ADHD, so just bear with me. I said basically, Stephanie, I am sorry that you feel like you're not being heard. I apologize if you are hurt. I apologize if you are not feeling and like basically loved and accepted. Mommy of three had the audacity to say, "Are you serious? Are you fucking serious, Liz? Here I'm trying to comfort my friend, and I'm being cussed out by that bitch. Yes, you're a bitch, mommy of three. Wow. Yes, you're a bitch." So when someone is upset about their mother passing, mommy of three says, "You know what? I had my mother pass too." And here she wants to get all shitty. So I say, she got nasty with me. So I say back in my voice message, I'm like, "Don't you ever fucking talk to me like that ever again. I am done with you, bitch." Here she says in one of those screenshots, "Oh, that Liz, she's a bitch. Fuck her. I have her blocked." Bitch, I had you blocked in June. What do you say to that? Fuck off. I was like, I am so done with her. She is a nasty bitch. She is. She is mean as hell. She doesn't care about anybody's, it's like, suck it up. Suck it up. Someone's hurting. Suck it up.
But when she gets hurt, then she don't suck it up, does she?
Oh, she's tough as nails. She don't need nobody.
I heard
she ain't no victim. She ain't no victim. Marian, yeah, whatever, bitch.
You remember that recording around? I think that was around that time. It was of Mama Three talking about Laura, saying how Laura had said, she asked Laura what she was going to go live about that day, and Laura like laughingly said back to her, "Your mom."
Oh, yeah.
To Stephanie?
To Mama Three, and Mama Three was pissed because
was it?
Yeah.
Well, see, okay, I said that. Okay,
I'm trying to remember
and I
who it
have to say,
was.
so
I'm pretty
we
sure
in the
that's who it was.
Midwest, yeah, in the Midwest, we say your mom, like your mama, yo, your mom.
Yeah,
Like someone
I've heard
says
that
something back, your mom,
Right.
right? So, but you pull that on someone that's Southern, they're like, oh, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you. You talk about my mama. So it's
Yeah.
like that whole Yankee, Midwestern up, East Coast to down south. It's a lost in translation. So yeah, it was like, yeah, your ma, like come to talk about your mom. And yeah, I don't think that's never received well, because I said that to Ben too, because I was like, your mom. He's like, you're a junkie fucking cunt whore. I was like, your ma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
know?
Like he would send
We
me,
even
he
have
would
that
like
here in South
text,
Africa.
or not text, he would message bomb me, and I wouldn't
Yeah.
answer him, and I wouldn't answer, and when I would, I'd be like, like this one time, he was like, I've got all these girls lined up. You're about to miss your chance. And I go, play on, playa. I
Yeah,
said, play on,
play
playa. And
on.
he took that like I've heard him mention that before. Like I
Play
meant
on,
it in a
play
good way.
on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was
You
saying,
Would
go
you like
on,
some
go get your
Viagra?
girls. I'm cool. You go.
Well, but
It's
it's hard to tell things over text sometimes, though, because like I could read
yes.
something and you could read it, and it could be taken two different
Go
ways.
play on, playa.
Yeah, but if you're wanting to get the best out of
Are you trying
something,
to say I led him on?
no, I'm just saying if you're
Dear
Just
Yes,
kidding.
you
diary.
did.
But yes.
Hello.
Dear
if you're wanting it to mean that something good, you're gonna see it meaning something good, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, like
Right.
people, and I don't normally talk like this. And he's going on and on and on. And I was like, and I didn't say like your mom should have, I was like, your ma should have swallowed, and I said that, and it is gross, but I was like,
Truthful.
he's harassing the fuck out of me.
Mhm.
So, here it started like this big war. And I started kicking out people out of hangouts left and right. I was like, Irish gal, bye, boom, gone. Sue, bye, boom, gone.
Yeah, they
And
make
I
it
even,
so much worse.
yeah, I even kicked Ben out. I was like, and you're all gone. And that was it. And I was like, this is enough. Like, we're done. We're done here. Like he asked me, he said, did Vinny put me up to it? I don't know Vinny like that. I've never even spoken to Wogs. He's like, did Wogs ask you to do it? Did Laura ask you to do it or put you up to it? I was like, put me up to cloning your voice? What? Like,
Oh, you're the voice cloner. Okay, cool.
Wogs came to me and said, hey, Liz, hey, Polly Dumpsuit, I need for you to totally clone this dude, Ben. I don't even know. Let's do it. No.
And you're like, yep, totally on board.
Yeah.
Get to it.
Sign me up. Let's get your ma.
I couldn't imagine anything else I would rather be doing right now.
Yeah, like
But
really? No, ew, no. It's so fucking. Oh man, like I said, I just want to have fun. I just only want to do. I
Right.
just wanna have a
Remember
good
when
time.
YouTube used to be fun?
Yeah,
was
we
a
used to talk
time. There was
about
a time.
we used to talk about how crazy Chris Watts was and how his poor babies, and then now it's turned into this. Really, we're calling funeral homes and
It's all
doing.
Chris Watts'
No,
fault.
Chris Watts wasn't a happy time. I heard people screaming at each other
It's
and
almost been a year now.
Oh my God.
insulting each other because of Chris Watts. Yo,
Chris Watts, that other live stream tonight was supposed to be about Chris Watts.
Well, she said she doesn't cover Chris Watts. She was
But did
right.
she ever even get to talking about Chris
I
Watts?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh,
I think her
South
chat might have
Africa.
discussed.
That your ma. You know that your ma business. In South Africa, we have a thing, and if you really want to get killed, you say to somebody, "Yo ma sapoos," like that.
Say
You
that
gotta say it
again.
like that. Yo ma
She's writing it down.
sapoos.
Your mom's a poos?
No, yo ma, yo.
Yo ma.
Ma.
J-O-U. Yeah. Yo ma sapoos.
your master
Poos.
puss.
Yeah, but you got to emphasize the end part,
Your
like
mom's a
you,
poos.
I'm too
yeah,
puss.
like you're a real thug, Yeah, massa poos. And you like to
Oh,
get your
I
knocked
remember
out.
now. Yeah, she did talk about it because it was about girls were coming to meet him in prison. I did remember that
And
part.
who's that new
Yeah, but I
girlfriend?
think it was
Something I saw.
his sister and her friend. From, I don't know, Armchair Detective.
Oh, yeah. He has facts.
Hey, was he not right about the shadows? I mean, come on. Now, don't get me on the Watts. Okay, I'm
Was he
done.
not wrong about like all of the BS that he? I think he totally made up all that other shit.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of bullshit, but sometimes I'm like, well, maybe this guy's onto something here.
Yeah, I can think of something he's
That's
on.
when
and
you've
it's
got the
not
Hello
true.
Kitty. That's when
He's
you've got
on
the Hello Kitty suit on when you believe in.
Meow.
I just remember when Mommy Rambling, is it Ramblings? When that dude called her up on her live stream and she
Yeah.
said to her husband, Jimmy, get the gun. And you see her husband literally scamper across with
It was
a
so
gun.
funny though. It's
Yes.
terrible, but it was
Jimmy,
Yeah.
get the gun. I was
Wait,
like, what
wait.
the fuck's happening here?
Why did he
Mommy
actually
Ramblings.
done?
She had someone prank call her and
So I
he
said
left
it
like
a
a
long time. Yeah.
message.
Yeah.
First he left a message on the answer machine. She was like unbothered, right? And then it happened again and he was being like real bad.
He's like, I got a bomb. You got
Yeah,
a
she's
Oh,
like, Jimmy,
shit.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
get the gun. And
She's
he's
like,
just
Jimmy,
he's
Jimmy.
coming down in his wife beater and his, his
Yeah,
clothes,
and it's like 4
his
a.m.
pajamas.
Yeah, he's out cold, and she's like, hang
Shame.
on. She's like, I gotta
Yeah,
call him.
she's
So
always
obvious,
laughing. Like,
yeah. Jimmy, get the gun, and you see this man like shuffling, like, oh shit, there I go, I gotta get the gun, and he has this gun bag, and he's walking. You see him walking across the bag. I was like, oh, this is gold. Not that I want her hurt, but I got to record this shit if
In
it's if
hindsight,
I
you
it
can.
know-
was pretty great.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear? I don't know if you ever followed her, but the story with the blow poke. It was a show on Netflix, a docu series, and this guy murdered his wife with a blow poke. Something that goes to your
what's a blow
chimney.
poke?
Something for your chimney.
Oh, you're talking about the stairway, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes.
The stairway. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But
That dude.
Wait, that's
Mommy
the name of the
Ramblings.
show is The Stairway?
Yeah, I didn't finish it. It kind of bored me, but I got the gist of it. Kind of.
This dude, the funniest part is the guy that's the call guy, and they're like, so what kind of clientele you got? And he's like, oh, senators and judges, and he gives a wink at the judge from the stand. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, yeah, he killed his wife with like a poker, basically, right? Is that what? And then pushed her down the stairs. Is that what happened?
He
The
still says he
Staircase
didn't
is
do
the
it.
name of it. The chat says The Staircase.
Mhm, the staircase.
There we go.
Have you seen Abducted in Plain Sight? Just saying.
That shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Pardon my language. Oh
No, it
my-
is,
I
yeah.
won't be swearing if I'm on Diane's on Tuesday. I'll just say that. I will be very classy. Damn it.
Oh my!
Put it all out right here, girl.
Have you not heard Diane go ham?
We need to back up to the Mommy Ramblings thing. I'm sorry.
Jimmy,
I've
get
never
the
seen
gun.
it. So did he know why he was grabbing a gun and getting screamed at in the middle of the night?
Jimmy,
She ended her
Jimmy,
stream a little while after that. Like she gave him a rundown, and I think he listened to the message on the machine. But the
Jimmy,
chat's like,
yeah.
"What's going on? What's going on?" But it's
Yeah.
the way
So
she
he
goes
just
about
jumped
it,
up out
like
of
with
it
the
just
blow
so he
poke.
grabbed the gun when she told him to. Well, that's a good man.
He did.
Oh,
He
yeah.
serious. No, he did. He for real. He
was
had the
very
freaking
tired.
gun. Yeah, he had the gun, and there he was shuffling behind like mother. You could see him too, like talking under his breath, like fuck, 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 and he's shuffling like shit. Like damn it, I told her not to do this fucking YouTube. Fuck, I'm not.
She's like,
I'm
Jimmy,
gonna-
call the cops. He's like, do we really have to call the cops?
Yeah, like I'm gonna knock. Like you could tell like he wanted to knock the dog cookie jar off the counter. Like fuck, fuck. God damn it.
Go to bed.
Jimmy.
Get off your live stream. Quit talking about Chris Watts. I'm sick of it.
Becky Ferguson says it's still up. And Motley says, and me some love, woman. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Sin.
She wants love.
Jojo.
You should come up here with us.
She's a badass. What? Oh my gosh. That video. I just can't say how much I enjoyed that one. That one I watched
I'm not
probably
gonna
20
lie. I
times.
have listened to that too many times that I want to admit.
What, the tampon gate?
No.
Well, it's kind of tied into that, isn't it? A little bit. I mean,
What is it? Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes,
It
yes.
is.
That's what stuck out to me the most. That's what I'll never forget.
I
Thanks,
know. I
Jennifer
didn't catch
Jones.
that part, but I did that remix
Hey,
of
you missed
Jennifer.
that part.
She didn't miss a
I
step.
didn't
Like
screen record it.
she just said it when she was on live. Like it just flowed off the
It was
tongue. I was like,
hilarious.
this is poetry. Sheer poetry.
She didn't miss a
I've
beat.
never heard so many F-bombs and C words, but it's
Oh,
beautiful.
Jennifer
It's
can cuss
glorious.
someone out.
It was glorious.
She's been holding that shit
Naked
in.
mole rat.
Oh my God. That's who I was like,
She
wait,
called
wait.
her
I'm like,
naked mole rat.
and I kind of like, I could see myself like looking off to the side. What's the naked
She
mole?
goes-
Oh,
Oh yeah, I googled it right away. She's looking like Rocky Dennis from
that
Mask.
even Ben's like, that's not even nice. That's an insult to Rocky Dennis. I was like, yeah, Ben, yeah, there you go, 10 points. Good job there, bud.
God. She said, "Go get some hair plugs, you bald bitch." Sorry.
Shannon Uncensored said, "Can
Now,
anybody tell me why
somebody-
NCL decided to show her tampon coochie?" I don't know. You have to ask Jennifer Jones about that.
She was showing her, we call them torpedoes and surfboards
Lady
around
bits.
my house.
Lady
Bits and parts. She was showing her torpedo string.
Ew.
That's gross. Like,
Who
what?
does
Wait,
that?
what? No shame. That's how, you know what? I got to give her credit. She's shameless. Like, she's just shameless.
Shameless is a good
Who
word.
wants to see somebody's torpedo string?
Apparently, she thinks everybody does. So, I mean,
Apparently the world.
You know what?
She-
She should open a Patreon and charge $50 for that.
wait, I think she does. Oh,
She
I see
did.
what
She
you did there. See what you
That's her
did. Yeah,
top
clever
tier.
minx you. Yeah, clever fox. Oh, yeah, pulled one over on me. Jimmy, get the gun.
I'm curious.
I'm making
now
it.
that you
I
brought
wanted
up
to make
Mommy
a shirt.
Ramblings.
Yeah, I actually
Jimmy,
wanted
get
to
the
make a shirt
gun.
up. Yeah, I wanted to make a shirt. But I was
Tell
like,
her
damn
that.
it. She
should email her.
You should so
That's
make
the perfect merge.
Oh, it is. Honest
Jimmy,
to
get
God,
that gun.
it is.
People would
It's
buy it.
amazing. And her sense of humor is, she has a dry sense of humor, which sometimes
does,
I'm like,
that's what-
this fun. She's funny. She could be pretty funny.
It's funny.
The blow poke thing is okay. If you've seen the staircase and you know about the blow poke, Jimmy's in the background and they have a fireplace going, and she's talking to the chat, and then nonchalantly she's just like, "Hey Jimmy, don't forget the blow poke." But she's making a reference to the staircase. It was so funny because he's like, "What?"
He's like, it's like, all I wanted was some chocolate chip cookies you promised me, and then you burned them on live stream. God damn you, bitch. I hate you. Been waiting for these cookies for days. Shit. What do I need to get love around here? Fuck.
I'm
yeah.
curious since you brought
Poor
up
old Jimmy.
that. Did you
Good old Jimmy.
go in there that night that like Keck invaded Mommy Ramblings?
You know, it's so funny is that I came in late.
Didn't you?
No, I
Invaded.
came in late. I was like, oh shit. I was like, it's going down.
But
I'm
what
like,
did
oh.
did they have Mommy? It was like they had Mommy Ramblings in their sights, and she was like, "I'm so jealous of her numbers."
No.
She
It
kept talking
actually-
about it on her lives about
Well,
her
see-
numbers, Mommy Ramblings numbers.
Uh-huh.
And then that happened.
I missed that, but see what I caught. All right, so the perspective I saw is that she was actually being really silly that night. It was really goofy in chat and was being really lighthearted. I didn't catch the numbers part. I don't believe. See, I was right in the beginning of my
No,
recovery.
that happened like this.
You gotta forgive me.
Oh, okay,
But,
okay.
So things are a little fuzzy back
It
right
happens.
at the beginning.
Hey, it
Yeah, right.
happens.
But the one night where she was, I guess, invaded, like, didn't she go in there or something? And she kept getting blocked. It was like right around the time.
Yeah,
Like,
and I know. I mean,
Greg-
I'm not talking bad
Laura
on.
told her that she was NK's cousin, Tiffany Marie says.
okay,
Me?
okay, and then
No, that
Oh
she
yeah,
was.
yeah. When she went
So
Mommy
Mommy Ramblings.
Ramblings, that's right.
Gray, I think, got blocked. He said, "What? And he got blocked. So it's what?
Moron.
That
Can't with
Gray.
him.
That Gray.
He loves
Gosh.
Katie.
darn it.
He's a mess.
Oh,
He says he doesn't
you're
like
so
drama.
mean. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But goes into
Um,
every drama stream ever.
You remember when he used to come
Like-
into Makeup Monsters? And he'd be like,
Yeah.
I
'Cause
thought
he
this
he
was
probably
a
liked
crime
her.
channel. The name is Makeup Monster. This is not a crime channel.
The best I loved his dad outfit on when he went to the crime con. Like he had the cargo jeans and the white tube socks like scrunched,
I
I
didn't see
think.
it.
Oh yeah.
Did he have on
he-
a visor?
He had the golfer hat. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yes. See, I was like, yeah, Dad.
We're bad.
Yeah. He was singing Ice Ice Baby, I think. I
No.
was like, what am I watching? Like, wow.
Nobody
Like, my
captured
life-
that?
Oh no, they did.
That's pretty
It's
golden.
there. It's somewhere. It's there.
The internet never forgets.
Hold on. I'm about to find
Oh.
it for you.
Oh, Gray, you did it. I saw. With your
I'm
dad
ready.
cargo shorts on and your visor with your
Mr.
little
Hughes.
tuft of hair sticking up.
Heather?
You're so mean.
Jimmy, go get the gun.
Jimmy, get the gun.
That's exactly what she says it too.
Jimmy, I know that I was like, this lady, I just want to hug her and eat some of her chocolate chip cookies. And I want to steal her dog cookie jar. I'm not even joking. Remember everyone was saying it was a fake? That kitchen has to be fake.
Yes.
No, I remember she
That
was having
green
construction done on her house at one time. I used to, when the Discovery first came out, I used to listen to Mommy Ramblings while I went to bed, kind of like a audiobook type of thing.
Yeah,
'cause she would
that's what I was
read
just
it.
Say, yes.
Mhm.
Man, she did that for a long time.
I know, but I liked it. But now she does these
I think-
lives, and I don't.
Don't enjoy it.
Not
no,
really. I
Jimmy.
can't really get into it. Well, those are
It-
funny, of course. I caught
Where's
that.
Jimmy? Is like, does he make an appearance ever? Does
I've
the
only
gun
seen- I've
make an
seen him
appearance?
twice.
Does the gun ever show up? I want to know if the gun says hi. Ever.
Jimmy's sleeping as he should be.
as the rest of the world should be. My mom
Oh,
like
I
would
think
say
it's
nothing.
not up anymore. I can't
Damn
find
it.
it.
Nothing good happens after midnight.
Heather.
No, those are the best things that happen after midnight. Damn.
Oh, Todd.
Then we-
Todd's here. I haven't seen Todd in a hot minute.
Hey, Todd owes me a dance because I said to him in Laura's
Todd,
chat, I
where
said,
have you
"Hey,
been?
Todd, I want my dance, Todd.
Hey, Sean. All right, Todd. Now's the time.
Time to
Pan her
go.
up. Come on,
Spin.
Todd.
A little spin on the
On up
floor
and
there,
entertain.
Todd.
Come on, Todd. We want to talk to you.
Type a 1 in chat if you want Todd to come up and dance for us.
Come on, Todd.
Does he launch him off? Yeah, that's where I was going to look for. And I
There's
couldn't
isn't there
find it.
two Todds?
I always think Todd's avatar or whatever is George Costanza. from
Oh
Seinfeld.
yes. There's another one that has one too. It's George Costanza. Oh, it's like tiny. Isn't it like tiny hands, little feet, smelly feet, something?
Is
One
that-
of those. Yeah,
Is that
one of
George
those.
Costanza?
one of them is. I think.
Tiffany Marie
Right.
said, Todd, you're a
Who is
very
that?
popular man.
Todd. Todd, did you ever get your money? Probably not. No, I'm
Justice
joking.
for
Bad
Todd.
joke. Bad joke. Bad
Justice
joke.
for Todd. Justice
Bad
for
joke.
Todd.
Bad joke.
Jimmy,
Todd
get
is
your
Yeah,
gun.
so we should make
long.
a.
God didn't get his money.
Who?
Oh.
Todd?
Todd knew he wasn't ever going to get his
Yeah.
money. He did that on
I
purpose.
thought Todd was supposed
Todd, you
to
sneaky little thing.
come up with a chance. You said he was going to reveal
I
himself.
bet Todd is Sandra Doris.
Oh, yeah.
Caught you. Got you, Sandra.
I
Boom.
have an idea who Todd is, but
Oh.
I'm not making any accusations. Not yet.
Come on now. We're only talking the little bit of us. No one's gonna say
Yeah, there's
anything.
only four
Yeah,
of
no
us.
one's
Yeah,
watching
Here
right
amongst
now.
you could trust us.
Yeah, it's not being recorded.
yeah there's only four of
No,
us. Yeah, you
no.
can tell us.
Yes, it's safe. I
This is a safe
swear.
place.
Hey, Vaping Bachelor.
Oh, hey, Vaping Bachelor. How are you?
David Bachelor, he's a dirty motherfucker.
He is.
I
thought
I've
he
noticed
was really
him
dirty.
lately.
He
Ooh.
dirty birdie.
Mhm.
I
He-
never
he said
seen
he's not.
Vaping Bachelor around.
Oh, I have. I have. Mhm.
I guess his escapades are not the one pump chump type. I guess. from what I was
I
read.
saw
That's
that.
what they all say.
Yeah.
Mhm. We know
It's
better.
the ones that really are that say they're
Mary
not.
said
The
Todd
ones
has
that
been on
are
a
keep
live.
quiet.
Where?
Todd's what?
Has been
Where?
on a live.
Pink's live
No, I don't
Yes.
know. Oh, really?
on panel, I think, with Pink.
I didn't know that.
What?
Todd.
I don't
Yeah,
watch
he
it,
did,
so I
I
wouldn't
think,
know.
once.
Yeah, that was a thing too.
Hey, Carly. Yep.
There might have been
Miller's
some.
Black Dahlia in there.
Oh yeah. Now who is? Because there's two. There's a presents,
Yeah.
right?
But that's a real account.
That's the real
That's a
one.
real
Yeah.
one. The presents is the real one,
Yeah.
and
The
then
other one's Mandy. I mean, I don't know who the other one is.
oh wait, who? What? No, icy blue eyes.
It's
Wait,
Todd.
what?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Todd. And K Mello, because she just said it.
Oh. Well, now. Let me hang on. Let me write this down. Let me get my pencil.
Ash,
Hang on.
how did you let me miss
You are
that?
screenshotting it.
That's news.
I'm going to mute myself. Like, that girl's going to come after me so hard now.
Did
Who?
he talk? What, different than any other day, Marianne?
Why is
It's been a
Marianne
couple
running
days.
away?
That means she's plotting and planning because it's been quiet the last couple days.
True.
It hasn't been quiet the last couple of days.
She just sits and waits for her name to be mentioned once, and then she's like gonna go on
Yeah.
a 400-hour tirade.
Yeah, she probably
Yeah,
has
but-
like 5 videos ready to go.
Okay,
They're like 1
and
minute long of
Puts them
one
on public
screenshot.
as soon as she hears her name once.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
Which
She didn't put the phone in the glove box today.
I cannot fucking forget that shit.
Never.
What were we thinking not taking that as a red flag? We did. But then
Yeah, we
did it.
did, but we were like, oh, it's okay.
Let's be nice. Let's give
Yeah.
her a second chance.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy, but we're just gonna look past that.
Someone has to lock their phone in the truck.
And no,
and
ask
walk
somebody
away
to
from
lock it.
They might have a YouTube problem. Just saying. Not
Now,
saying anybody
I
has
mean
to do
this. I mean this very respectfully because I am afraid. The people that have nothing to lose, you gotta watch out for
that.
those.
Yep, I agree.
So, and I mean this very respectfully. It's almost a compliment. I equated her to being Jack the Ripper, and what was the other one? I said Jack the Ripper and
Jody Arias.
Mary. No, no, but I was like, because Jack the Ripper never got caught. I was like, that bitch is slick. You gotta watch out for that one.
The Ripper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did Jack the Ripper ever get caught?
Oh yeah, you
No.
told me that.
Yeah, I was like, I mean this all respectfully. Who was the other one I said she was? Like Ted Bundy? No, so I don't know. I equate. She's
No, you
clever.
didn't, Ash.
She's clever. She's a clever girl.
Yep.
She's like she says her own self. I stay 1 step ahead, 2 or however many steps ahead.
That's why I will. I don't want no
But
problems.
then why is she crying all the time?
Because that's her thing.
It's not
And
real.
playing the victim.
It's not
That's
real.
her thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, if you're going to live that kind of life, what do you think you're going to get chocolates and fairies and butterflies back?
That's the whole.
But let me ask you this. Who do you know? Well, I don't know what's like in your country, but who talks to their police department or has like something to do with them at least once a month, right?
Not me.
Like that's who did
Oh, not
I,
ever.
I don't bel-
Those
sorry.
motherfuckers can stay.
Hey, listen, only if you're paying the police inspector, okay? Maybe he's in your pocket or something. Otherwise, what do you want with the cop department once a month? Unless you're reporting to them.
How many sob stories can you have? I'm done.
No, you're not. So
Jimmy.
So back to this. Did Todd speak on Pink's panel? I know nobody up here knows, but I'm asking the chat because I really.
No, he
No,
did.
Todd
No, he
won't.
did.
Oh, he
He
did?
did.
Saw him.
He
Yes,
was
he did.
on Pink's panel, I think, about a month ago or a bit more.
Yeah, he
I
was
can't
talking.
remember.
I
Yeah.
missed it.
Yeah, it was he and another dude that were
Uh-huh.
on. Yeah, they were on panel, and they were talking about someone having a really gross mouth, like the way they said certain words was like really icky. And they're like, ew, she talks like that. That's gross. Yeah, they
Yeah,
have,
and that one guy had a fabulous voice.
Where they talked about Marianne?
they said that dirty little birdie.
Who said that?
She's like, that's it. I'm making a video. Hang on. Stop.
Who was it?
Mute while you do it. We were talking about Todd and whoever else
Some
came
other
up with
fella.
the channel.
Didn't the
somebody
guy have grey hair, the other one?
I
Todd
want
had
to hear Todd's voice.
the Todd fella had gray hair. Now I thought there were two Todds.
How did everybody let me miss this? Like, I had no clue that ever happened.
And that
Todd?
one guy had a very sexy voice. Very sexy.
Wow.
All the
didn't hear
women,
that.
all the women were going crazy about his voice.
I don't know about that one, but
He
I'm
said,
still-
you're correct.
I'm still kind of, I'm crushing on poor Jimmy over there. I'm still having a little bit of a
Vaping
heart
Bachelor needs to
palpitations.
go back to his home.
Oh, is he being mean?
Or he's being a
Dirty?
sasshole.
Oh. Does he need
He's
his
firing
asshole
butt
washed
plugs.
out?
He's firing contaminated butt plugs.
Ew, stickers.
Butt,
Really?
butt plugs.
Do the hokey pokey.
Do you
Yeah,
not
Brian
watch that
buys second-hand butt plugs.
with Dave and Becca and stickers
Oh no, that's disgusting.
and
Oh,
butt plugs?
no, please.
I got
that-
banned. I got blocked.
That's just a mess right there.
Yeah, that is.
That's just a
Really?
straight
word.
up mess.
But is it even true?
Everybody that I've talked to says it's true.
I still don't believe it.
Some people I think still are questioning, but most people think it's true, and Becca's still completely saying
I think
all
it's
the
true.
same things. Yeah.
It's true. It is.
I don't know. That lot,
It
I mean,
is.
they can't decide whether they're going to tell the truth or lie. The
I
majority
just
of
think, I just
It's
seeing
true.
how relentless he can be. I would think if you were no longer in his good graces, he would just be going at you.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, but then there will
God.
be no reconciliation. Maybe he's still wanting to keep that door open.
Yeah,
You know,
Who?
I think. Well, why wouldn't he?
Who?
Dave.
No,
Like
I don't think Dave's
like
the kind for
hard.
reconciliation.
That he
Maybe
wants
they're
that
getting
door open.
the divorce, like she said.
You know what?
She's a whore.
I really don't care. All I know is puke
And he's a
time.
liar. She's a whore and he's a liar. There you go.
I just care about the dog. That's all I care
Marianne's
about.
opinion.
That's my opinion. That is my
Not
opinion. I said it. I said it. I said it in the chat too, Becca. So there you go. Love you, mean it. Love you, mean it.
Wait. You said that in her chat.
I got booted. I can't go back.
No
I'm
fucking wonder.
blocked. I think I crossed the line, and I won't say what I said when I crossed the line.
You might have said something that.
Anyone in here that witnessed it, it was it was funny.
Wait, didn't you get booted from Lindy's too? Wait, I don't understand. So
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't watch that woman. I don't like her. I went in there one time when she was talking about me and never went back.
That's
okay, so
opinion as well.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
So
I heard of Lindy was when Glamorous Cat or whatever her name is. I think it was her, or it was Sophia, was going absolutely ape shit on her, okay? And I know maybe it was not Sophia, what's her name? Becca. Okay. And there was one knickers of a fight, and then there was this husband that wasn't a husband, that was a boyfriend that thought the lover was a gay, and he wasn't.
those stickers, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't stickers. It was Tommy something or other. Somebody's husband or lover. It was. I tell you something. I thought, what the hell have I walked into here? Yo, they were trying to kill each other, and I know I can get you now because I've had 4 years of therapy, and I can now handle you. This was the one person shouting at Lindy, and oh my Lord,
I'm
heaven
telling
above.
you, I went in there
They fight
one
hard.
time.
I don't want any of that.
I
Any of
don't
those
either.
fights.
That's why I never went in there. That's why I never subscribed. And that's why I want nothing to do with that woman.
Oof, after that lot.
Oh, you'll get a whole live stream after this. Get ready.
Another one now.
I promise.
Just like racking them up. You got now they have
And guess
a whole,
what? I'm
a
not
whole week
gonna
of
watch
content.
it because you bore me. I feel like you're preaching, like like you're giving a sermon. Or
Who's
sorry,
preaching?
I'm done.
Who
I'm gonna
preaches?
stop.
No, I want to know who's preachy. Which one preaches?
Sally's friend.
Oh,
180's friend. 180's
Oh, okay.
friend.
No, that's 180's lover, man. Not my friend. Good Lord, heaven
No, I'm
forbid.
joking with you. And I'm joking with him because they're not friends.
Okay, now there's one. Now Wogs was playing this guy on the 4th of July. That's like the first time I ever went into Wogs. Who is that? Elvis. What?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
oh no, please. Oh.
That's a
Stephanie.
preacher. That is a preacher right there. I was like, oh my God, it's Jim Jones. He came back. He's gonna kill
He
everybody.
looks like Jim Jones.
It's world domination. Stop. Don't
Have,
listen.
have you guys seen the parodies that the people are doing on him? But now all of a sudden they've put in these millions of flies that buzz around his face. Oh, it's disgusting.
Ew, flies are so gross. They eat poop. Ew, gross.
No, but they put, you know,
Oh, that's
I
right.
mean,
He poops in a bag. That's right. Oh, I get it.
he
Okay.
poops in a bag
Okay.
and does all sorts of disgusting things.
Ash does too,
Caca. Ew.
but for different reasons.
To light it on
And then you
fire.
have road rage and throw the packet of poop out the window and it hits the car behind you.
Just
what I
kidding.
meant.
Just a joke.
She knows.
It's war.
War 3 of YouTube, motherfucker. Get ready.
Get your battle gear on. You're gone.
It's
Screenshot.
only YouTube.
This is all the energy that I exert right here. That's as much as you're gonna fucking get out of me to put into this, motherfucker.
Stephanie's like, I'm tired now. I
You're
need
like,
to
why
like
are we
sleep
live?
for
I
2
want to
days.
go to bed, please.
Yeah, like all of you.
You
I'm
bitches
done
are
for today.
crazy.
Right
I'm
here.
over it.
Let's end this shit. And I
Yeah.
love
I'm taking my
everybody.
toys and
Yes.
I'm going home.
My screenshot, my used dildo, my used butt plug.
Ooh.
My
Right.
recorder.
A used one
Disinfect.
to Marianne.
Yes, you said that Brian had a used butt
No.
plug.
Oh,
Ew.
bye, Marianne. Now it's
Ew.
time for honesty. Let it all out.
No, I'm not into foxtails and I'm not into dirty, disgusting park bathrooms.
I heard there was
Ew,
picnic tables
that's
involved.
just nasty, girl. Huh?
I heard there was picnic tables involved. Was that part of it?
Oh my
I think there's a
God, I missed
bathroom
a lot.
involved.
Wait,
The
What?
park-
What?
I
Okay,
swear I heard
I've
picnic
never
tables.
been
but
into
I
a
could've
clean
made it
public park bathroom. Never. They're all disgusting.
They are.
And there are picnic tables inside the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Are there
There's pic-
picnic tables inside the bathrooms?
Hello, figure skating coach.
Yes, propped up against the walls.
180 says you're lying and you love butt plugs.
Butt plugs.
I'm ignoring him because he's trying to spill my tea over there.
Furry ones.
A little tickle.
Don't
It's
ever
an
say you
exit.
didn't learn something on YouTube. Now you know what fucking foxtail butt plugs are.
If you don't, I can suggest a channel.
There's an educational stream every day over there.
You might throw up in your mouth about 4 times. I think I did. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's what Marianne was talking about earlier. Ash, she said, "Where's Midwestern Mary when you need her?" I'll just play
she
her
was
Becca
so
Stick
funny.
parody.
It was great. Can you play it?
I would if she said it was okay.
180. You're a dirty little pony.
What did he say?
Ash, no way. I wouldn't even say those words. Not out loud.
Okay,
You're not going to be monetized after tonight.
No.
Yeah,
What,
my
they
mouth
missed
didn't
out on
know.
a whole $5. They gotta make it.
I'll send you 6. How about that?
I'm not even going to bother with applying. I'm not.
I think you should just to have
No,
it.
I'm not. No, I don't want to be like censored like that.
You don't have to though, because you still have super chat just in case anybody ever wants to use it. Doesn't matter if your streams are monetized or not.
I hear that's the common thing that most people say. Just to do it, have it done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I
it's
don't think
there.
it's going to happen though. They're
It
going to be
will.
like, no, you have like 5 copyright claims.
Is that all?
No, I have more than that.
All you gotta
Probably.
do is put those on private while you're applying.
Oh, okay.
Copyright, it takes them off automatically.
Oh. It said I didn't have to take my video down. It wasn't.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you don't want it to show up as a copyright while you're applying, just put them on private. Then you can put them back up later because they don't count against you. All it does is they get the money instead of you. It doesn't hurt you.
Oh.
Like what the Dr. Phil thing does, or there's other things that do the same. It's somehow through their company they do a content ID thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, 180. Said love you, I mean it.
No, I'm not applying for monetization because I have no content. Puss in Boots.
Don't you love everybody has an opinion about everything?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Welcome
like,
to
shut
the
up.
world.
Yeah, right. The real world.
Welcome to YouTube.
Yeah.
Bunch of bored assholes who want to talk.
And if it's on YouTube, it's in the real world.
Or chimp out.
YouTube needs to come with disclaimers and breathalyzers. You cannot.
No, I think it should come with a mental health
Oh,
check
Artria,
background.
they counted it against me
that's
while I
what
was applying. Did you have yours up still, Artria? Maybe they count differently now because since I applied, the rules are different now. Like whenever I got my strike way back in the day, I couldn't stream on the first strike for 90 days.
She didn't get a strike.
And it's not that way now. That's what I'm saying, though. The copyrights might be different because she said she had copyright and they denied her because of it.
Yeah. And they said something about, what did they say, Archie? It was something like, because she live streams, she doesn't put out videos, and that had something to do with it.
She said, I've since deleted them, so we'll see next month. So maybe if that works, you should go. You might have to delete them. That's dumb.
But didn't they say something about how you live streamed? Okay.
I know lots of people that play music and stuff on here that get monetized. I don't understand.
But a lot of the people that play music, they just delete the stream when they finished.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was.
They said it re-uploaded comment with no commentary. I re-uploaded comment with no commentary. Yes, YouTube stopping the live soon. No, they're not stopping them. They're changing it to a different format. They're stopping Hangouts, though. You can't go live through Hangouts, but I don't know. Diane knows how to do it. She's going to have a live stream about it. It doesn't.
Yeah, but there's a thing called StreamYard. Very, very easy.
But you can't add people that way, can you?
Yes, you can add up to 6 panelists and have 10 people in the storeroom. What do they call it? The back room, whatever. Okay, and you can say one panelist talks about something. Okay, and when they finish, then you can bring in another one straight away that's been in the back room.
Oh, okay. So it sounds more like Discord then.
No, it's have a look. It's StreamYard.com. Okay, you don't have to install an app or anything. It's I've tried it because I use it for my political stuff on Zimbabwe. Okay, and the link, you can post post. You don't like with Hangouts. You've got to email the link and all that kind of stuff. Okay, with this thing, you just post the link, and people, like in a WhatsApp group, you can post it in a WhatsApp group, and the people then can use it to join in, and they can join in from their mobile or from a PC. They don't have to install anything, so it's quite cool and rather easy.
Okay, I'm getting tired.
Yeah. Okay.
K
Thank you
says,
very,
"Drop
very
the-
much,
what are we dropping the
Stephanie.
link for?" Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for allowing me to be up here with
Of
you
course,
guys.
anytime.
No, I'm glad you came.
Any of you guys, anytime. I don't care if we're whatever we're freaking talking about. Anybody can come up and hang out anytime.
And thank
Thank you
you. I
very much.
appreciate the chat. I appreciate everybody accepting me as well. I appreciate honestly everybody. Again, thank you. Thank you
And
very
that's
much.
I
up to you, too.
appreciate
You're
you
hilarious.
promoting.
Like I've had more fun tonight with all of you ladies on panel than in a long time. Anytime. Not
Well,
just, I don't want you to think just
Yeah, it was fun.
we're coming up and talking about that. Come up anytime. Every time I go live if you all want to.
yeah, we gotta get goofy. I'm making t-shirts next time. I'm gonna cam up. I'm gonna have my Jimmy t-shirt.
Good. Archery said, "Can you tell
She make it
Polyester
so
I
good.
said thanks for her comment on my video?"
Yeah, and tell her thank you. I am bowing. Thank you for being so gracious and accepting my
She said
extravaganza to
We're
her.
not evil
even though she can
bitches.
hear you.
Yes.
And
Okay,
I
guys.
Thank
keep
you.
on
Oh
missing
yes, you can
Eritrea's
hear me.
lives.
Thank you. Yes.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Good night,
Bye. Thanks, everybody.
everybody.
Thanks, Stephanie.